gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear your girl. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Baby. Hold on. Let me make this post right quick. Hold on 1 second. They in their feelings, y'all. Hey. Hey, look at Facebook. Look what I just posted on Facebook, y'all. Run right quick. Look what I posted on Facebook and come back. You got to hit refresh. You got to hit refresh. Look what I posted on Facebook. OMG, baby. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Look what I just posted on Facebook. She said, so Piggy mad, child, they big mad. It ain't just the well mad, child. It's all the misfits mad, girl. They feel it's real bad. Okay, Cheryl. Thank you guys for the super chats already. Y'all, I haven't even set a goal yet, and y'all already showing me some damn love. And I am loving every bit of it. It's the first of the month. Y'all help me pay this goddamn Airbnb, baby. Throw them super chats, honey. Throw them super chats. She said we need a members only. Y'all want to do a members only? Because, baby, we could do a damn members only, honey. But I want them to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So they can stay mad. I don't give a damn. That's right, Rachel. Rachel said they can stay mad. We going to clown. Yep, we going to clown the clowns. We sure are. Hey, they can dish it, but they cannot take it. She said, I have not been on social media in months. I have not been feeling too good. I have been in the hospital twice now, and I'm back. What have I missed? I missed a lot more. Damn, you know what, Angela? I did not know you was in the hospital, baby. I hope you feeling better, girl. Please, please, please feel well soon, honey. I hope you feeling good, baby. But girl, you missed a whole lot. A whole lot, baby. We're gonna have to fill you in. We're gonna have to fill you in. But did y'all just see what I posted on Facebook? And hey, J-Bands, baby, they big mad, honey. They are big mad. That's what they get for mentioning me. That's what they get for mentioning me. If they had not mentioned me in the airport, if Mika would not have mentioned me in the airport, and then they're gonna talk about, we didn't even mention her. You a lie. Go run Mika tape back. You a damn lie. If they wouldn't have brought me up in the airport, I wouldn't be clowning their asses right now. And not only that, did the whale herself, right? When we went on our trip in Orlando, did the whale herself not come online and talk about us, disrespected us, called us old people and all kind of shit? Man, for weeks, clowned us. Y'all remember that, right? Or tried to clown us. They tried to clown us. They talked about us. They went all through our photos. They dogged us out. So now the fact that we are dogging them out, she's, I love how you giving them folks pure hell. And yes, I am giving them pure hell because I want them to feel it. I'm going to let them see how I feel. They fuck with us and then get mad when we say something about them. Let me tell you something. They supporters are so loony. She said that Econo just took me out. Y'all gotta go look what I posted on my page, baby. That's how they gonna look on their next trip. Now you got the whale saying, I'm just gonna sit the next get together out because they always coming for me. I've been the target 2 times now. Girl, listen. They cannot stand what they dish out. They can't take it. And their supporters are loony as hell. Y'all ain't even talk about her. She just over there lying saying that y'all mentioned her. Bitch, y'all did mention me. You did. You did at the damn airport. That's what you get. Keep my name out your fucking mouth or I'm going to clown the dog shit out of them. And that's what I'm going to do. And they flunkies all in my comments and they feelings. You hear me? They all over there in they feelings. I don't give a damn. Had a nerve to say I was scared and I stayed in my house the whole weekend. The fuck if I did? No, baby, I was outside. I just don't have to mention that I'm outside every time I'm outside. You know what I mean? Honey, me and my daughter and my husband went and ate brunch. We don't give a no dams. They wasn't going to do shit. Now they talking about they was in my city, but I ain't pull up. But I bet you they didn't pull up either, though. You know what I'm saying? She said, now they want to play victim. They call your name first at the airport, shaking my head. It's really Duluth. Thank you so very much because that's exactly what they did, okay? They damn called my name and not only my name, they called us. Yes, I did monetize. Thank you, Kim C. They didn't just call me. They said the brotherhood could never. The brotherhood could never. The brotherhood could never. Okay, never what? Girl, do you know that these jokers said that they flexed on us? They said they set the bar high. This This 3-star motherfucking low budget ass vacation, they said they done set the bar high for us. Set the bar high. First of all, we ain't even in no competition with them. We wasn't even in competition with them from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't never been in competition. These people can't touch us with a 20-foot pole. You hear me? They can't touch us. You hear me? And then tell myself, we ain't never pretended to be rich. I ain't never act like I got a lot of money. Bitch, y'all call me broke. Y'all said I lived in a motel. Y'all said that I rent out an Airbnb. And now that we showing them that they ain't shit. And then you got Chandra, ugly ass. You got Chandra with her retarded ass saying that you can live comfortably in Houston. She trying to make it seem like Houston's so cheap, right? That you can live comfortably in Houston on minimum wage, which is $7.50 or $7.25 or whatever the fuck it is. Girl, she about to have people. This girl about to have people pack up their bags and move to Houston. Thinking they can come here and live comfortably off a minimum wage. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here. Now, I don't know what minimum wage you talking about, but baby, if you think for one moment that you can live anywhere around where I live for $7.25 an hour or $7.50 an hour or whatever the fuck minimum wage is, you're crazy. You crazy. You crazy. Times have changed, Bookie. Listen, she said Houston is the cheapest place ever to live. Well, first of all, I don't live in Houston. No, I don't live in Houston. I live in Katy. Them bitches could never. They can't live in Katy. Nowhere in Katy. Nowhere around Katy. They can't even come over here. Okay? They can't even shop in the grocery store over here. They can't even go to the CVS over here. Okay? But not only that, I don't think Houston is that cheap. She said, lie, Houston is no longer cheap to live. So I don't know what they talking about. Something Houston is cheap to live. You know what I'm saying? She said, Lexus said she moving. I know, I heard that, Demetri. You heard that shit? Hey, listen, Lexus was like, ooh, for real. It is. Ooh, shit, I need to move there. Ooh, I need to move there, Lexus. You gonna come here and you gonna be sleeping behind the damn store, honey. You better stay your ass there sleeping on your damn sister couch, baby. Don't come here thinking that you about to live here comfortably off no minimum wage. It's gonna take 6 of you minimum wage motherfuckers to be able to pay the rents over here in Texas, baby. Okay. Now I don't know what part of Texas you can live comfortably off a minimum wage, but it damn sure ain't where I live. Okay. Okay, Bookie Booty. She said Houston is not cheap to live or party. Them some dumbass silly women. Girl, them motherfuckers. But did you hear Lex? I'm a move there. Ooh, I'm gonna look into that. Girl, you better keep your ass in Montgomery, Alabama, baby, because I don't even think that you can get a rent for $800 a month here and no apartment. I don't know, but I don't think you can. If you can, it might be a rundown apartment, but it damn sure ain't gonna be no nice apartment or anything close to being nice. You know what I mean? She said Alexis can't stay in Alabama on her. Exactly. She can't afford to live in Alabama, but think that she gonna, and she told me, if I come there, I'll probably be able to get me a better job. Girl, you gotta keep the job when you get the job. But anyway, let's talk about these jokers and their feelings, okay? Let's talk about how deep these jokers are deep in their feelings. They're so deep in their feelings. But I got something else to talk about because baby, when I tell you when Retta hears Amber live, Amber better make that live private, okay? Because if Retta hear your live, Retta gonna eat your motherfucking ass up, Amber, and she know it, okay? Because Amber threw all types of shade at Retta today, and yes, I'm being messy. Yes, I'm being nosy, and yes, I heard that shit. Amber, I think that was a bad idea, honey. You could have called Retta on the phone. You said y'all was cool as a fan and all that shit or whatever. You said y'all was cool. You should have talked to her like a grown woman to a grown woman. Retta gonna eat your motherfucking lunch because you shaded the shit out of her with people in your goddamn comments and people on your panel. Retta gonna eat your ass for breakfast, baby, and you already know it, honey. That was wrong for you to do. That was absolutely wrong. You should have never brought that to the front because Retta never said nothing bad about you on her damn panel. When she came out and said that one about you, you should have left that shit there, y'all. Retta gonna eat her ass up. You hear me? She said, oh, baby, Retta gonna get her ass. She sure the fuck is. She better hide that goddamn live. She better make it private or members only or whatever, because Retta gonna eat your ass up, okay? Because why come out here and shade Retta? She basically said Retta should have never put her live up. Show did. Retta should have never said what she said, this, that, and the other. If y'all cool, if y'all friends, why you didn't tell Retta that on the back end? Retta, why you do that? Why you put that live up, Retta? You shouldn't have said that, Retta. You understand what I'm saying? She said yes, she did shade Retta. Yes, she did. She shade Retta. She said, y'all can't blame Nate on this one. That post should have never been made. You don't tell people what the fuck they make. You don't tell people what they can express on their own platform, on their own channel. You don't get to tell nobody that. Who the fuck does Amber think she is? The motherfucking YouTube police or some shit? These people are weird to me. They think they can literally tell you what you can and can't post. That shouldn't have never been posted on the thing. That shouldn't have never been said. How you gonna tell somebody what they can and can't post? And then they like, oh, she over there being messy. She need to mind her business. Honey, my business is whatever is posted on the internet, baby. I am a blogger. And if I see it and want to break it down, bitch, I'm going to break it down. If you don't want it on the internet, you better stop bringing it to the front. Because if I find out about it, and if I find it entertaining and shit, I'm going to talk about it. And none of them bald edges motherfuckers going to tell me what I can and cannot blog about. Talking about this is none of her business. She shouldn't have got it. And bitch, you shouldn't have brung it to the internet. If you don't want to be talked about, your hair don't want to be talked about, your shoes, your clothes don't want to be talked about, and your 3 motherfucking star hotel don't want to be talked about, then don't show it on the internet, because I'm going to talk about it. Period. I talk about what I want to talk about. What I don't want to talk about, I won't talk about it. But if I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. You don't want it talked about, don't bring it on the internet, period. Don't bring it on the internet. Talking about some we her content. Anything on the internet is my content. Anything that's brought to the internet is my content. But y'all, I got to tell y'all something. Y'all know the woman that said that she farted? The nasty one, that nasty denture wearing, no teeth having ass, nasty skank that was in the pool with Amber. Do y'all know which one I'm talking about? The one that was on my panel that said that she lie all the time. That one right there. The one that's always talking about what she gonna do. Y'all, that nasty stank ghetto ass pathetic bitch mail shit to my house, okay? Now, when she said it on Amber panel, and I said she was lying because I thought she was lying. I didn't notice she did it, right? And I was talking to my husband, and I said, babe, it's this lady lying saying that she mailed shit to my house. And he said, she did. And I said, what? He said, she did. And I said, what you mean? He said, I didn't want to tell you or whatever because I didn't want to scare you. But somebody mailed shit to the house in a purple Hennessy bag. Crown Royal, I'm sorry. Is it Hennessy or Crown Royal? Whatever the fuck is a liquor bag. That nasty, stank, filthy ass bitch shitted in a purple liquor bag. Whether it's, I don't know if it's Hennessy or Crown Royal, whichever one it is. Her old nasty stank ass mailed shit to my house. First of all, she shitted in the bag. So you know if she shitting in the bag, that nasty stank ass woman had to put it on her, it had to get on her hand. She said, did you file a police report? No, because I didn't see it, but I am, and I'm glad she admitted it because, listen, I didn't even know nothing about it. My husband said he took photos of it, and I'm like, babe, why you didn't tell me? He was like, I didn't want you worried, and he was like, that ain't the only thing that's been mailed to the house. And I'm like, for real? These nasty, trifling assholes is mailing shit to my house, and I didn't even know it. My husband has been keeping that shit from me. So you nasty, dusty bitch, thank you for admitting that you did it online because nobody knew about it. Nobody knew about it but your nasty, trifling ass. And now I'm calling the police on your teethless bitch. No, I did not know she did it. I thought the hoe was lying. That's what you call a real motherfucking man because my husband kept it from me. Now, of course, I'm mad that he kept it from me. Not mad, like in real life mad. But I'm like, why you didn't tell me? We could have called the police. He was like, I didn't want you to worry about it. I didn't want you to worry, babe. And he was like, yeah, but that ain't the only thing that's been mailed to the house. You trifling assholes. But don't worry. Keep on mailing disgusting shit to my house. It's a federal offense to mail dookie to somebody's house. Who does that? What grown ass woman shit in a bag? And now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't like playing in my shit. Do y'all like playing in shit? Because what grown woman playing shit? How do you get the shit in the bag? Nasty, trifling. This the type of people that we're dealing with. Nasty ass, trifling ass. In order for you to shit in a bag, do you know that shit gotta touch your hand? I'm not that type of person. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not that type. I don't want to touch my shit. So this bitch shit it in a bag and mailed it to my house. Yes, she did. Her name is Deborah Allen. Yes, that bitch. She mails shit to my house. Okay. Yes, she did go to Bree party too. This is the same bitch that came up on my panel and said that she lie all the time. That nasty, trifling, motherfucking, no teeth having ass bitch. And yes, she's a travel agent. And she omitted the shit. And I'm sitting up here thinking, no, this bitch lying. This bitch lying because I didn't know. I'm telling you, my husband was like, I said, this bitch over here lying, talking about she mailed shit to the house. He just paused and he's like, she did. And I'm like, what? What do you mean she did? He was like, she did. I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to be worried. But yeah, somebody mailed shit to the house in a purple Crown Royal bag or Hennessy or whatever it is, whatever liquor come in the purple bag or whatever. I'm like, are you fucking serious? He was like, yes, I didn't want to tell you. And I was like, I said, did you take pictures? He was like, yes, I take pictures of all this bullshit that they mailed to the house. They mail shit to my house. I told y'all somebody mailed black ass roses to my house, spray painted ass roses to my house. These bitches are sick and then think I'm not supposed to come out here and think that I'm not supposed to carry. But you see how they'll mail it to my house, but they won't bring their motherfucking ass over here. You hear me? Because they ain't ready to see they maker. That's why they don't come over here. That's why none of them hoes that was talking all that mad ass shit the other day, that's why none of them came riding through Katie. You hear me? They ain't come riding through Katie. I tell you that. They ain't nothing but internet motherfucking gangsters talk all that goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? If she was a badass bitch that she claimed she was, instead of motherfucking mailing shit to my house, she would have came and brought it to my doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Let me close the door because I don't want my daughter to hear what the fuck I'm saying. Hold on. I don't want to scare my daughter. My daughter is here for school until she go back. I'm just gonna say that. But anyway, and then they wonder why I come on here and say shit about they trifling ass. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody in my loud talkers will ever do anything like that because I wouldn't even associate myself with no nasty, filthy ass bitch that'll do something like that. And I am not playing. If anybody do something like that, you might as well disassociate yourself with me because I would never go for that. This nasty ass, trifling, stank ass bitch shitted in a bag, in a fucking bag, and mailed it to my house and admitted it on a panel. Yes, she did. She said it is illegal. That's a federal crime. I know it is. She said that's considered hazardous. It is. And not only, the thing about it is, not only could she have gotten, like, I could have gotten her, or you know what I'm saying? The person that's delivering it, what type of respect did she have for them? They could have received some type of toxic poison or something. You know, do you understand what I'm saying? They could have received some type of toxic poison. She said, more track this down. They have to have cameras where it came from, all that. She admitted it, that she did it. The bitch admitted it. Nobody else knew that. Nobody else knew that. She admitted it that she mailed shit to my house. She said, you got to be kidding. I wish I was. I wish I was. Deborah Allen, Debbie motherfucking Allen mailed shit to my house. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. With no regard to the mail carrier, whoever picked that shit up, how many hands it went into, the people that have to sort mail. She could have harmed a lot of fucking people. And yes, I'm pressing charges on that motherfucker. Yes, I am. Okay. My husband took photos. I wish he would have told me because I would have called the police that goddamn day, bitch. Yes, yes, call me whatever you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? All these hurt feelings ass bitches. You hear me? All of this shit, all of this hate, all of this nastiness, all because they can't handle They feel like they can call me names and cuss me out, but I'm not supposed to cuss they motherfucking asses out. They do all of this because my mouth, because I cuss they asses out and I drag them for filth, the filth that they really are. You know what I'm saying? She said, all this due to jealousy. Exactly. But tell me what clean woman, Tell me what clean woman will squat down and shit in a bag. Tell me one. Not damn one. I don't know a woman that would do something like that. You gotta be a dirty motherfucker. I'm talking about a nasty, disgusting, dirty ass motherfucker to do something like that. Ain't nobody that's clean. Ain't nobody house clean. Ain't nobody food clean. Ain't nobody that ass is clean that will shit in a bag and mail it off. Nobody. You gotta be nasty. That's the same one that said, I farted. She was on Mika's live. That was the one that was sitting next to Mika talking about she farted. Yeah, that bitch. Yes. Yeah. She shitted in the bag and mailed it to my house. Okay? So anyway, so I did not know she was telling the truth. That's why I said that bitch lying. But no, my husband actually said she did it. And I wish that he would have told me right when it happened, because I would have been like, oh my God, I would have had the feds at her fucking house. But he did take pictures though. He did take pictures and he was like, babe, that ain't the only thing that's been coming to the house. And he was like, but I can't let you see this stuff. He said, no, I'm going to protect you at all costs. And the only reason why I knew about the roses is because when they came, he was like, babe, what is this? And I looked and he was like, give me this. And he wouldn't even let me touch them. So, bitch, I didn't even touch the goddamn roses. My husband opened it up, saw it, and saw that it was black ass spray paint. They were roses, red roses that was spray painted black. It still had the sticky shit in it. And my husband immediately took the box and threw it in the trash. And not even the trash in our condo. He threw it in the trash compactor. You know what I mean? He wouldn't even let me touch it. And he was like, no. So I don't even check the mail. So you dirty, nasty ass bitches, I don't even check the mail. My husband protects me. He protects me. But I wish I would have known. I knew about the roses, and I got a feeling who sent them motherfuckers, the same query ass nigga that comes out on the internet and talk a whole bunch of shit. I believe he did it because he's the only one that had my unit number at the time. Unless that nasty bitch did it, but I don't, anyway, nevertheless, I ain't tripping and I ain't never scared. You hear me? But I will say one thing. The next time we move, none of them hoes will know where we are. None of them hoes. Nobody will know where we are unless I'm real cool with you. They will never know where I live again. Do you hear me? Never. I won't even put it in my name. It would be in my husband's business name, and none of them hoes know it. But none of them hoes will ever know where I live. Desperate, thirsty ass hoes, jealous ass hoes, mad because they can't afford where I live, want to sit here and act like I was in a hotel. Bitch, you can't afford. These motherfuckers can't even, let me tell you something. They wouldn't even been able to visit me where I lived in Vegas. Them hoes wouldn't, you can't even visit me without me telling the people downstairs that you welcome. You can't even get on the fucking elevator where I live. Talking about I lived in a motherfucking motel. Bitch, you wish. You wish. And if I did live in a motel, I lived better than y'all asses. I lived in a fucking, girl, y'all stupid. I ain't even got to tell y'all. Fucking stupid ass. She said, Amor, I just looked it up. That's a federal offense. I know it's a federal offense. And Deborah Allen is going to have to ask for that. Yes, LaTrue supporters are disgusting. They're nasty. All of them. All of them. Little do they know in real life, we all know how Jay treats Amor. They wish they would never have a Jay. They'll never have a Jay. And did you hear Chandra say that she wants to fuck Jay? She said she wants to ride him. Now you got another psycho, crazy ass bitch wanting to fuck my husband. Listen, do y'all hear any of us over here saying that we want to screw somebody else's husband? We're not that type of people, but them nasty, disgusting, trifling ass women. Do you know how many women this make now over there that say that they want to fuck my husband? Does that make any sense? Why all of them want to fuck my husband? Right there can tell you that they jealous of what I have. Them bitches wish they had what I Hey, They wish they had what I had. Yeah, she talking about some, I just want him. I just want to ride him. Girl, they over there fantasizing about my man. Make that make sense. Make it, they want my life. They want my life. You understand what I'm saying? Chandra had the nerve to say that you can you can rent for $1,200 a month a 5-bedroom house in fucking Houston. Where? What house? A damn dog house? A she shed? Something that you're gonna buy from damn Home Depot or something? Because where can you rent for $1,200 a month? First you hear, they say, it ain't no flex to rent for $5,000 when it ain't yours. Bitch, you couldn't afford to rent for $5,000. That's why. They can't afford it. Broke hoes. They want everything I have. They want my goddamn man. They want my YouTube check. They want everything. And then here go the well. Can you imagine the well saying that I'm over here sick and my house smell like Bengay because I'm going to physical therapy? This whole bitch needs to go to motherfucking beyond physical therapy. She needs to go to doctor now. But yet, because I'm going to physical therapy because of my knee, something is wrong with me going to physical therapy. That bitch couldn't afford physical therapy, because if she went to physical, if she could afford physical therapy, she'll go to physical therapy and tell them to fucking wire her mouth closed. Do you hear me? Can you wire my mouth closed so I won't eat so fucking much? Physical therapy is more like a luxury. Everybody can't afford physical therapy. Physical therapy is you know what I'm saying? That's the everybody, insurance don't even pay for physical therapy. Do you understand what I'm saying? She said, read my comment. Hold on. Let me go back up. You might have to write it again because I don't see it. I don't see it, baby girl. Write your comment again, Shantae, because I don't see it nowhere. Oh, wait a minute. You said, I'm so sorry, Amor. This is crazy shit is happening to you. They're jealous is loud. I'm so glad Jay and God protecting you. We love you. Thank you. And I love y'all back. And I'm not scared. These motherfuckers don't scare me. They just jealous. And yes, I know they jealous. I know these bitches are jealous. They always talk about some jealous of what? Bitch, y'all jealous of every fucking thing I have. Hell yeah, they jealous. They wouldn't be over there hollering they want to fuck my husband if they weren't motherfucking jealous. Who does that? Who says they want to screw somebody's husband? Huh? Who talks about somebody going to physical therapy and they weigh 600 fucking pounds? Bitch, you can't afford physical therapy, because if you could afford physical therapy, you would be in physical therapy. Mad because I'm getting me together. You hear me? Two sisters out of fucking shape ass motherfuckers, along with they misfit ass supporters, have the nerve to talk about me going to physical therapy. First of all, I was in the military for over 20 fucking years. Yeah, I got some injuries. I got some joint injuries. Bitch, I jumped from buildings and shit. What did y'all do? I low crawled on grounds. I slept in fields. What these motherfuckers do? How did they get so fat? What's their excuse? Huh? Why they disabled? Why they out of shape? Hell, I did things. I rug marched and ran in boots. Rug marched for 3 hours in combat boots. Bitch, what they do? Yes, I got injuries. And guess what, though? Here's the thing. Here's the kicker. These motherfuckers don't even realize my disability check for being broke from the military is more than these hoes make on a goddamn 9-to-5 job each month. Do you hear me? I make more money on my disability check. And no, I'm not bragging. I'm flexing on their asses, though I am. My disability check alone, my disability check is more than these hoes make clocking in every fucking day. Okay? Yes, I get paid to have a hurt ass knee. Do they not know that? These bitches are weak, crazy. Yes, I get paid for my knee. I get paid for my anxiety. Do you hear me? I get paid for every fucking thing that's wrong with me. Honey, when I got out of the military, I claimed 22 disabilities. Yes, I did. 22. And I get paid for all motherfucking 22 of my disabilities, from the ringing in my goddamn ear to the cracking in my goddamn knee. Okay? I get paid for it, ho. I even get paid for having badass Achilles tendons. You hear me? You bitches. I get paid for all that shit. If my ankles do swell, I get paid for it, ho. I get paid for it. Do they get paid for being overweight? Do they get paid for having rolls and rolls and rolls? Do they get paid for their stomach hanging down to their knees? Do they get paid for that? Do they get paid for their knees knocking together when they motherfucking walk? Huh? I get paid from the top of my head down to the bottom of my motherfucking feet. I even get paid for my GERD, my acid reflux. These bitches don't know what the fuck they talking about. And if anybody in the military over there, they know this shit. I get paid for all my motherfucking disabilities. Don't play with it, bitch. And I can sit at home. And that's why, let me tell you something. And I'm only saying this because I know these hoes listening. This is not to my supporters. So don't think for one moment I'm trying to flex on y'all, because this ain't it. I'm flexing on them broke back mountain ass hoes, okay? Okay? Let's just put that out there, all right? But they got so much to say. Half of the time, when everybody woke in the morning, y'all, I'm asleep. I sleep in. Sometimes I don't wake up till 11, 12, sometimes 1 or 2 o'clock in the evening, because I could do that. Because I could do that. I've been retired since 2015, okay? Living a chill ass life for over 10 years, okay? I don't have to get up and hit nobody clock, and I'm good for the rest of my life. My YouTube check is gravy, and it's helping us out. I'm helping my daughter go through not PA, but y'all know what school she in. Goddamn it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Nurse practitioner school. I don't want her to have no goddamn big ass bill. She gonna have one, but not a whole lot. Her school almost $200K. Okay, $200,000 all together. I'm helping her. My YouTube check helps her. Her rent is high as fuck in Boston. My daughter rent $3,000 motherfucking dollars in Boston. They don't even know nothing about that shit. You talking about you can rent for $1,200, and they up here talking about me and my husband saying that us renting for $5,000, which we don't, it's $4,500, you hoe, but saying that ain't no flex. So what? A college student, my daughter rent is $3,000 a month. Okay, so yes, I come on here and I'm gonna continue to come on here and I'm gonna blog and I'm gonna talk shit and I'm gonna get paid for it or whatever on YouTube, because I'm helping my child out. Their kids probably ain't even in college. Some of these hoes kids will probably never even see a motherfucking dorm, an apartment, a college, a degree. None of this shit. None of this shit. I'm doing what some of our parents never did for us. These hoes are whack. These hoes are weird. Yes, I have a plan. We have a plan. It was either this or I would have went and got me 2 jobs to help out my children, help out my grandkids. We do a lot for our grandkids. Yes. We stand in the paint. We make sure all our grandkids, we said, give us their shoe size. Every last one of them gonna get 2 pair of shoes and a jacket from us before they start back school. Do you hear me? So anyway, and I'm only saying that because don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I may not wear the baddest clothes and you know what I'm saying, the name brand shit, but baby, my money go to use. Yes, my money go to good use. I want to make sure my kids good. I want to make sure my grandkids good. You know what I'm saying? So fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck they asses. Talking about you ain't no flex to pay $4,500. Bitch, you can't. You don't even make $4,500 to pay $4,500. I guarantee you, them bitches don't make $4,500 a month on they goddamn bring home check. I'm talking about after taxes. I guarantee you they don't. I guarantee you that they don't bring home $4,500. That's why they can't see how I paid $4,500 for rent. And they probably don't believe that my daughter rent is $3,000. But if you live in motherfucking Boston and she ain't even got the nicest place, up north just expensive as shit. I said, goddamn, this place $3,000 without furniture. Okay? Without furniture. We still trying to figure out how we gonna get other shit in there. We got the bed and we got a couch, but we still try. My daughter just said, Mom, I want a dining room table. We trying to figure it out, and we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. These bitches are whack. So anyway, but if you live in Boston or anywhere up north, You know what I'm talking about. You don't even have to have no big lavish place or whatever to spend a lot of money. It's just expensive, period. It kind of is more, it's a make no sense type of expensive. I'm like, God damn. Right? But it's just expensive. You come outside my daughter's neighborhood and you look to the right, you might think you in the projects, and you look to the left and it look, pretty decent. Right? But it's still $3,000. Right? Anyway, them hoes crazy. She said, that's why I ignore and laugh at them, because she said, I run circles around all them low peasants over there. They brag on $700 bonus checks. That part. You right about that. But girl, we are not the same. And to sit here and think for one moment that we're in competition with a bunch of low lives that will shit in a bag and mail it to you. Bitch, we ain't in no competition with y'all. Talking about we raised the bar. Raise the bar for who? First of all, you would never see us in no goddamn 3-star hotel. You would never see me with no group in no 3-star hotel. Now, some of y'all might go to a 3-star. To each his own, but you would never see me in no 3-star. You would never see me in no 3-star. Got this lady in there lying to them, talking about you can live comfortably off a minimum wage. If you can live comfortable off a minimum wage, then why people complain about minimum wage then? Then minimum wage don't need to go up. If you can, minimum wage is what, $7.25, $7.50? Let me see. Hold on. Texas minimum wage. Let's see what the fuck it is. $7.25 an hour. $7.25 an hour. You got Chandra living in Texas telling people that you can live comfortably off of minimum wage. Do you know how low that is? My heart bleeds for anybody that makes $7.25 a fucking hour. You know what I mean? Hell, you need to almost have 3 fucking jobs to make it in this economy. Shit is expensive. Do you know how much bacon is? Hell, if you making $7.25, how are you eating? Because that whole check gonna go towards your rent. The fuck? What you can live comfortably off of $7.25 an hour, girl. Why you lie to them people? How you gonna lie to these people, girl? You gonna need 3-4 minimum wage checks. She said, we gonna be in a 12-bedroom house chilling, girl, because we sure ain't gonna be in no goddamn Motel 6 pool or Hampton Inn pool. So we gonna be in our own pool. We rented the whole goddamn house. They crazy. And they should have done that too. But they don't trust each other. Let me tell you what it is. They don't really fuck with each other like that. They doing all this shit trying to impress their supporters. Trust me when I tell you they ain't gonna fuck with each other like that. And I can't wait to Retta, because I'm going to have my big-ass bag of popcorn, caramel. I'm going to mix all that shit. Caramel, butter, and cheese popcorn together. And I'm going to be popping them motherfuckers back when I listen to Retta tear a hole in Amber's ass. Because, Amber, you was wrong as fuck to come out here and shade Retta. You should have did that shit on the back end. But you did it on the front end knowing that I'm going to say something about it, ho. She did that because she knew I was going to say something about it. Hell yeah, you goddamn right I'm gonna say something about it. Y'all keep y'all big ass noses in our business and think that we supposed to ignore the bullshit that goes on over there? You fucking crazy if you think we gonna shut up about it. They love backtracking. Chandra said something that Retta read Chandra ass for filth, and Chandra still apologizing for that shit. Fuck Chandra, old dope fiend ass, head ass, drunk ass. The fuck you mean? Yes, I'm going to have my popcorn ready when Retta rehashed. She said they probably already called Retta and calmed her down. Well, whether they calmed her down or not, time will tell. We'll see. We'll see. She said, yep, she's lying. My niece live in Houston. Ain't cheap, retarded ass heifers lying to people. She fucking lying. Talking about some, it ain't even it. And then had the nerve to say Houston. She said Houston is cheap because they let all these Katrina people move here. So she said Houston was the cheapest place you can live in Texas. Matter of fact, she said Houston was cheaper than where she lived, and that's Killeen. Girl, shut the fuck up already. Shut up. Lying to these people. You hear me? She said, I paid $1,600 in storage bill. And you know what? They'll probably think you lying. They'll probably think you lying. They're like, you don't pay no seat. And the reason why they'll think you lying because they don't even pay that for their rent. You know, Amber paid $800 something. She's talking about, why is she over there talking about I pay $800 a month in rent? You know, I ain't never said I had a lot of money. She the one over there acting like she got all the money. No, bitch, y'all the one over here acting like I'm broke. Y'all the one said I came from a Motel motherfucking 6. Y'all put that out to all y'all supporters. Got y'all loony ass supporters coming in my comments talking about some Jay got you living in a hotel. You even got that rotten cabbage smelling girl over there talking about some Jay had me living in a motherfucking hotel. Bitch, where I live, you can't afford it. Nowhere I ever lived except for my first house. The first house I ever got when in my 20s. Other than that, you can't live in no house I've ever lived in. Bitch, you can't afford it. You hoes. Anyway. Why are they trying to blame you for their issue? Because that's how they are. They want to point a finger at somebody. Because they want to point a finger at somebody. Because they don't know how to take accountability for their own bullshit. Because they narcs. They motherfucking loonies. Dusties. That's why. She said they can stop them lies because there was a problem from the start. And they didn't want us to know about it. They didn't want us to know that they was really fighting over there. They all fighting. When you get a bunch of drama ass fucking miserable women in there, right? A lot of these women come from broken. They may not have had fucked up childhoods or whatnot, but that doesn't mean that they're not broken. Some of these people lack education. Some of these people been in abusive relationships. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people just don't, they on the spectrum. You hear me? They just on the motherfucking spectrum. So I believe that a bunch of broken ass females then got together and one want to outshine the other one. Okay. And they came together for a cause to hate on somebody. They came together because they hated Brianna, and then they just spilled their hate over to me because I protected Brianna. Okay. And they hate me because they couldn't stop me, and they hate Bree because they couldn't stop her. That's why. These motherfuckers hate me, and then they hate y'all because y'all associated with me. That's why you see them coming over to my comments all the time saying things about y'all. Saying things like, oh, y'all over there paying for the lies. They over here listening too, though. They give me the views too. Them hoes in here right now, trust. They listen to me too. They listen to me too. She said they can't hold a candle to you. Not one. And they try so hard. Not one of them over there. And I ain't never been married to an NFL player. And that bitch still can't hold a candle to me. You hear me? She can't hold no candle. None of them can hold a candle to me. And I ain't really that type. I ain't no braggadocious type of person. Right? I'm really not. I'm really, really not. You know, I may mention this or mention that here or there, but I ain't really no braggadocious type of person because, first of all, I'm used to living like this. I ain't just wake up like this. Me and my husband always had it going on. A lot of our friends used to tell us all the time, damn, I wish I was y'all. I'm going to go marry me somebody in the military because 2 military checks is the bomb. You hear me? These bitches. She said, if you got it like that, you claim, why are you renting and not owning? She says, wait a minute, why are you renting and not owning? And why you be asking other men for money? Oh, and Tinkers. First of all, I ain't never asked Tinkers for money. First of all, let me say that. I did ask Maine, and he didn't give it to me. And I already explained that story 15 times. So let me get you straight right there. And why am I renting and not owning? Because when we moved to Texas, it was for a trial. See, this is what you dummies don't understand. Me and my husband got the liberty to move wherever we want to move. So we said, let's try out Texas the same way we said, let's try out Florida, which we didn't end up in Florida. And also, let's try out Las Vegas. We can move around. We sold our house. You can look it up too for $1.1 million. Okay. We sold our last house for $1.1 million. And we just decided to rent until we are ready to buy again. We ain't ready to settle down. Now, let me have you know, we will be moving outside the country next year, renting. We have the liberties and the freedoms to move around. I have owned over 6 homes before. Look it up. I'm sure you guys can find it. And every last one of my houses, except for the first one, is better than a motherfucker. And I'm sure y'all know that too, because you know all my information. So for you to say, if you got it like that, why you renting? I rent because I can. I rent because I'm not permanent nowhere. Texas may not be my final stop. We came here because Jay's family is here, Bookie Butt. Okay? Bookie Butt. Just like we went to Vegas. We didn't buy in Vegas because I knew it was only going to be short-lived. We can do that. See, a lot of you hoes can't do that. We have the liberty to move around and figure out where we want to go. Okay? Who knows? We may stay in Panama forever. Who knows? Okay? So anyway, that's why I'm renting. A lot of celebrities rent. Did you know that? A lot of celebrities rent because they ain't for sure they want to stay where they are. Okay? That's why I rent. Trust. A lot of people rent. Everybody don't own. But baby, trust and believe. I owned a home when I was 22 years old. I owned a home at 22. We've sold every single one of our houses. I've never been evicted. You hoes just tell those lies. Y'all can look at my record. I've never been evicted from nowhere. We sold our last house for 1.1 million. And if you don't believe it, look that shit up. I'm sure you know already. Stop playing with me. Y'all are goofies. You bitches are goofies. For real, for real. You goofies. Y'all want people to be broke like y'all. And I ain't never asked Tinkers for no motherfucking money. And Tinkers can tell you that herself. You guys are liars. Y'all liars. My supporters give me money because they love me. And y'all mad about that shit. You hear me? Now, I may say, help me reach my goal. But this is my job, ho. Just because I know how to get money and you guys don't know how to get money, don't hate on me. Don't hate on me. Because I say, hey, y'all, come on, help your girl get your goal. Help your girl get your goal. This is what I work for. Y'all don't know how to work. Y'all don't know how to make money and you're mad. Don't be mad at me because I know how to make money. Ho, I got bills, bitch. You hear me? So, again, you come over here, you think I'm broke, bitch? No, honey, that's you broke. Talking about why you beg men for money. I was at the fucking casino and I didn't want to call my husband because he already told me, don't call me and ask me for shit. And I asked him to borrow it until Friday, but he didn't have it. So he never gave me a dime. So get it straight, Bookie. And anybody on this internet, anybody in life, I mean life, except for American Express, that has ever loaned me money, I have always paid it back. I ain't no leech, bitch. You are. You are. You are. So when I asked Maine for $1,000, I said, can I hold it till Friday, ho? He didn't have it. It's okay. I couldn't call my husband because he already told me before I left to go to the casino, don't call and ask for nothing else. So that's why, ho, I ain't got shit to hide. Bitch, I ain't got shit to hide. Fuck you mean, stupid asshole. No, y'all don't want to lie over there. I ain't got the lie. He ain't give it to me, bitch. And Tinkers, if she in here, she could tell you. You stupid asshole. Talking about something. Why you ask Tinkers for money? You mad because Tinkers throw me money, honey? Is that what the problem is? Huh? You mad? You mad? You mad? You mad? She said, no, you're lying. You admitted to asking her Maine. Wait a minute. She said, what? She said, no, you're lying. You have admitted to asking her, Maine, and a lot more people for money behind the scenes. You're a liar. You's a fucking liar. Tinkers, have I ever asked you for money? Tinkers, are you in here? I'm about to call on the phone now. Bitch, your dumb ass. I asked 2 people, but it wasn't Tinkers, and it was and they got paid the fuck back, you dumbass. Hold on. When I ask for money, it's for the moment. Only bum bitches ask for money and don't give it back, bitch.
I'm sorry. You can't leave a message because the...
She probably sleep, getting ready to go to work. Ho, you stupid, okay? Thank you, Bocamosa. She said, talking about begging, these dummies are crazy. Love you, sister. Thank you so very much over here. All up in my comments. She want me to be a bum ass bitch. You crazy. Fuck you, hoe. She said, we heard the story of more. Those brokies have no reason to question you. Get your bag up, hoe, and you won't be in a Moore's bag. Exactly. Get your own bag up and start worrying about my bag. Get your own bag up and stop worrying about my motherfucking bag, hoe. Y'all weak, y'all lame, y'all weird. Y'all are so weird. And if I did ask them for money, I was good for it because they got it the fuck back. You dummy. You dummy. Only bum bitches borrow something from somebody and don't get it back and they don't give it back. You dummy. Can't nobody in the world ever say that I asked for something and they ain't get it the fuck back. You crazy? That's what friends do any fucking way. And that's what me and Maine was. I thought we was cool like that because if I had it and if he asked me for it, he could have got it. Thank you, Binky. She said, don't explain nothing in the memorial. You right. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Hey, Candy girl. I know. I ain't gonna explain nothing else to these motherfuckers. These old lame ass hoes. You right. I ain't gonna say shit else. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Okay, bye. Candy told me to stop explaining things to you bum ass bitches. So I ain't gonna explain nothing else to you bum ass bitches. Okay. But thank you, Binky Bing. I ain't gonna say nothing else, bitch. Not you, Binky. I ain't calling you a bitch. I'm calling the bitch that came in here a bitch. That's the bitch. She said, she said, that's why all them hoes mad because they broke and mad about your money. Exactly. And you know, let me just say this, and I'm not even talking to them. I'm talking to y'all now. If you don't have friends around you that y'all can barter between each other. You understand what I mean when I say barter? That you can lean on them and they can lean on you anytime. Not because you don't have it. You may just not have it right then and there. You may just not have it in that particular account. You know what I'm saying? That's what cool people do with each other. That's the type of friends that I have around me. That's the type of vibes that I have with my people. Like when me and Candy go out, we be like, all right, you get it this time, I get it next time. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do. You people are strange. Y'all don't have people in y'all life like that. Y'all don't have friends like that. Y'all don't have nobody in y'all life because all y'all motherfuckers broke. So y'all can't do that. I do. I have friends like that. I have friends that can call me and say, hey, Amor, can I get 500 until Tuesday? Or can I get 500? Yeah, those that say until that day, they can get it. But if they just say, because I need to pay my light bill or rent or whatever, and they ain't got no plans on paying it back, then hell no. Because then I'm going to be there, you know, then what's going to happen next month? They going to need it next month, and then the month after that, and the month after that. No, Them the type of people I don't rock with like that. Thank you, Vera. Said more, don't explain yourself to these misfits. Yes, girl. I got down the wrong rabbit hole explaining myself to these motherfuckers coming in my chat. Thank you, big sis. She said, more, stop explaining these to these misfits. Please, it's not worth it. They're going to believe whatever they want to about you. We got you over here. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you, girl. I ain't saying nothing else to them motherfuckers. Delete it, but block them hoes before I continue to cuss their asses out. Anyway. But I will say this, get you some friends, right? No, and I mean this, that you can rely on if you need to. Not even saying that you need to, right? But even if you got it going on, you may be somewhere where you don't have it at that moment. But get around some friends that if you need $20, if you need $40, you can get it, but pay them back. Because don't do it and don't pay your friends back. Because that's how you lose friendships. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do that to people. If you say you're going to pay it back, pay it back. You know what I'm saying? But get you some of them type of friends. Everybody can't get friends like that. Everybody don't have friends like that. You know? But anyway, girl, she said, I just talked to Tinkers or more, and she said you never asked her for anything. She's out eating. Okay. Yeah, it went to voicemail, but these hoes are crazy. And if anyway, I ain't saying nothing else to them, but thank you. Thank you, Laconda's baby girl. She said, these brokers can't relate. And you in the military, Laconda's. And listen, honey, and I'm glad you in the military. Girl, stay in the military until you retire so you can be living a good ass life too. You hear me? You hear me? So you could be living a good ass life too. These people. Whew. Anyway, she said, Amora, you talking to people who okay with shit touching their. Exactly. Because who does that? Who shits in the bag? Seriously, who shits in the bag? They need to have a come to Jesus talk with the people that they associate themselves with. I wouldn't even want a person that shit in the bag to touch me, shake my hand, hug me, even touch me on my shoulder. Get away from me with your nasty ass. She said she over there now dragging Retta again. Who, Amber? Ooh, I'm about to listen too, because I hope Retta tell you what. And you know what? We gonna all root for Retta when she do it too. We gonna root for Retta when she do it. Where that whole page at? Let me be nosy. Let me be fucking nosy, because you gonna get enough. She said, I don't know nobody to say what I want to. Wait a minute. She says, I don't need nobody to say what I want to say.
And it's cool. Never talk about Dawn every day, but you cool with her? Dawn is your friend. She's the one out of three that you named.
Oh yeah, she over there talking big shit about Retta, but y'all, we gonna be, even though we don't like Retta like that, we gonna rock with motherfucking Retta ass, because Retta gonna read your motherfucking ass. What's Retta channel name, y'all? Hey, do y'all want to watch this drama with me? Hey, she said, our lifestyle speaks for itself. F them bottom feeders or more. We all have 24 hours a day. They choose to sit on their asses and we choose to be on our shit. They could never come close to us. That's why I left that trash talk. Yeah, that's why I let that trash talk. You right, Candy. And they can't touch you with a 10-foot pole, so they just make up all type of weird ass shit about you. And if they really, really, really knew what you got going on, them motherfuckers will probably die in their sleep. You hear me? And I'm just saying that because I know what you got going on. They can't even fathom that. Girl, tell them to shut up. She said, more talking to people who wear $10 rainbow outfits and sleep in 3-star hotels. She said $10 rainbow outfit. She said Amber been one to drag Retta, and I believe that. Thank you, Comfort Coochie. I believe that. She said, but Retta spoke the truth. Exactly. Amber mad because her name was left out of the 3. She mad because she was left out of the motherfucking 3. What's Retta page? Retta the trendsetter. Retta the trendsetter. Retta don't need to be associated with y'all either, because Retta live in a nice area in New York, even though we done had our differences and shit. I hope Retta rip your big whale ass to pieces. And you know she coming. Now, if Retta don't come, I'd be surprised. But Amber wrong as fuck. How does Amber think what she doing is okay? And you know what? Maybe she just wants some beef with Retta just so she can get her super chats up. But it ain't gonna end the way she think it's gonna end. She dumb to do what she doing. She said, the more we just watching, we not signed with no one. Okay, thank you, Yaz, for yanking my chain. Yes, like hell no. We ain't signed with nobody. We just watching this shit. Come on, Amor. You right, girl. You right. You are absolutely right. She said only brokies make comments like that. They have no idea about the percentage we get from our military experiences, plus what we get now. Blue. That's right. Transaction is fuck. Transactional as fuck. That's right, girl. That's right. That's absolutely right. But listen, she said, Amor, why are you doing this with them? Girl, because why am I doing what? Clowning their asses? Because they deserve it. Because they fucking deserve it. They deserve it because they sat there and they got together and they all act like they was coochie crunchy close or whatever because of the hate that they had for me. And I knew all along, and they didn't know I knew, but I knew all along that they was fucking hating on each other and throwing spitballs at each other. And I knew it was only a matter of time. I knew this shit was going to happen. I knew it was just a matter of time. They don't want to try to pretend that they shit is fucking good over there. And I'm going to tell y'all, we ain't fighting each other over here. This ain't even no front. We are not fighting each other over here. Ain't nobody fighting over here. Ain't nobody over here fighting that I know of, unless I don't know. We ain't fighting over here, but if we was, you know, they'll be on Channel 9 News. You know? This is crazy. But Retta gonna get her ass. She said, more is none of their business. Pay them no dust. They aren't on your level. We stay in these gates. You right, Angela. You right, Angela. But who y'all got y'all dollar on, though? I'm just at hey, who you got your dollar on? Who gonna win? Who gonna win this road? She over there talking big shit, y'all. Amber over there talking big ass shit. And all that's doing is dividing. Man, you crazy as hell. She said, sis, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. Keep your foot on they broke ass necks. And will do, Inga. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. She said, do a poll. Tornetta said, do a poll. Y'all want me to do it? She said, let's listen to more. All right, girl. We'll listen. Hold on. We'll listen. Thank you, Bree. She said, love you more. I stand 10 toes down behind you. Thank you so very much, girl. Let's listen. Y'all want to hear this drama bullshit? Let's do a poll. She said, more do a survey. Okay, hold on. Let me be messy right quick. Let me do a poll. She said, somebody screen recorded. No, her bold ass might leave it up. Do a poll. She want Retta to hear her because she want Retta to say something. Retta gonna chew her ass up, though. Let me do a poll right quick. Hold on. Who y'all got? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. I got 3 things. Okay, come on, y'all. I said, who do you think will win? Retta, Amber, or is all fake? Come on, tell me, y'all. Tell me, y'all. I got the all fake there. Tell me. Y'all voting already. Damn. Damn. Everybody saying Retta. This shit is funny as fuck already. I already got 76 votes and everybody said, wait a minute, somebody said Amber. Lord Jesus, somebody actually said Amber. Who said Amber? Oh my goodness. I bet you was one of them trolls in the I bet you it's one of the bush watchers. It got to be one of the bush watchers. You know what I mean? Y'all hit that thumbs up button too, but I bet you it's one of the bush watchers. She said that 1% is Amber. mm, mm. Somebody says all fake. 10% people say it's all fake. Hold on. Hey, baby girl. Hey, girl, I'm online. I just called you to ask you that question, but we passed it now, child. Because some troll came in. Yeah. You at the dinner? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm on live. Come over. Okay, baby. Okay, bye-bye. All right. Sorry, y'all. That was Tinkerbell. She said, I mean, Retta did want a fake beef with you. So you think it's fake because Retta wanted the fake beef? I just don't think that she would fake beef with Amber ass. I really don't, because it wouldn't make no sense, because they on the same, you know what I'm saying? They root for the same people. But I don't believe that well, I mean, Retta said what she said. I just think Amber mad because she wasn't a part of that 3. She over here talking about we cool as a fan when Retta already said who the 3 people that she fucked with on the internet. She ain't stutter when she said that shit. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm curious as to see what the funky fish gonna say, since she be up in Amber's ass so much since she go wherever the wind blows and has no identity. Child, she gonna go over there and pretend like this shit ain't happening. That's what she gonna do. She gonna go over there and pretend like the day all good. But I think that I'm not Amber, but Retta's gonna let Amber say everything she gonna say, and then she gonna snap back. This shit crazy. Hold on, let's eavesdrop. I think she over here listening to us. Somebody said, I love you and Retta both, so I don't have anything to say about this. I hope it gets fixed. Well, it don't get fixed by coming to the internet like this.
Lex is in here. Hey, Amber, so much to the point she wants to argue about anything to have content and bring division and chaos. It's sad.
See, now they think that I'm bringing division and chaos. They think that I got something to do with her and Retta. How the fuck I got something to do with her and Retta? Retta said what the fuck she said. And the thing about it is, Retta actually said what she said before I even mentioned it. I read what Retta said. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. Oh, Tinkers, now they gonna think I asked you for that. Thank you, Tinkerbell. Now she's gonna be like, they're gonna be in the comments saying, oh, look at her. She just asked Tinkers for some money. Thank you, Tinkers, baby. Appreciate you, sis. They don't know our bond. These people are weird. She said Boston is very expensive to live. Boston is definitely very expensive to live. More expensive than I thought, you know? Because when our other daughter went to school down in Florida, it wasn't as expensive as it is in Boston. And 4 of them pay rent in Florida. They 4 of them lived in a 4-bedroom house and they pay rent. So it made it a little easier. My other daughter rent wasn't as high. It was split with 4 people. You know what I'm saying? She said, well, damn, Tinkers came in making some loud ass noise. She did indeed. She said, they blame everything on you. No, hoes, on y'all mess. Exactly. If we was beefing over here with each other, I know that's one thing that we will do. We're on our own shit. We would never blame them hoes over there and say it's their fault. Motherfucking misfits ass. First of all, when you get a bunch of women together, right? And y'all all trying to be number one. See, one thing about some people, they don't know how to lift up others. They only want themselves to be lifted up. Do you understand what I'm saying? She said that well AI picture gaining weight. She said the well AI is gaining weight. Lord Jesus. But listen, they don't know how to clap for each other. There's nothing wrong with clapping for each other. And I'm gonna tell you something. Amber is wrong, and the reason why she wrong, a birdie told me, which I ain't gonna say who, but they know who they are. They said Amber celebrated behind the scenes when she passed Lupac in subs. So don't you think that if she celebrated passing Lupac, don't you know that she celebrated when she passed Retta and all them rest of them folks? Because do you think I would do that? Do you think that I would celebrate if I passed Tiffany or Ashley D or Sean or anybody that I support over here? Do you think that'll be a celebration? Who does that? That's weird. No one does that unless you secretly do not like that person. You're not celebrating passing somebody that you're supposed to be cool with. You don't. If anything, you give tips. You say, girl, ooh, I just made 10,000. And they may say, what you do? Girl, I did a short and I did it off of this, or I did it off of that, or whatever, or I did hashtag this, or I hashtag that. You give information because you want to see them get people too. You want to see them reach numbers. Amber, the only one so-called growing over there. All because she wants to be the head honcho in charge. They said she's, but the thing about it is, the person that said it said she celebrated when she passed Lupac. I bet you she ain't got Lupac coins. I guarantee you Lupac money is more than hers. You hear me? She said, so she's in competition with Lupac too. Oh my God, that girl's only. I think she was in competition with all of them. It ain't just Lupac. They said she celebrated when she passed Lupac. But I think that she's in competition with all of them. She wants to be the head honcho over there. Now, she probably aiming, they say she aiming for me, but I think she really aiming for Sweet Ma. That's who she gonna silently celebrate and don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? She gonna celebrate when she passed Sweet Ma. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Tinker. Tinker said, fuck what they think. I told you to start arguing with those degenerates, belly Mitches. Degenerate belly Mitches. Thank you, girl. And you did. And I ain't argue with them. That's why we blocked their ass. They block. And I said I was going to stop blocking people. But some of these people need to be blocked, especially retardos like that. She said, Amber need to get her husband or a piece of a man, then talk. Girl, look at you. Exactly. Exactly. She said, Well is mad she wasn't one of the 3 on the Retta's list. And I believe that. I absolutely believe that's why she's mad, because she wasn't one of the 3. She wasn't one of the 3. And that's what she mad at. She mad. She mad because she wasn't one of the 3. She said, exactly, Tinkers. Let's get on with the roasting. Glenn. She said, oh shit, Tinker's about to get some shit started. She's not used to winning at anything. It shows. Exactly. She said that the weight gain came from her starving before the party. She gained that weight back and more. And that's what would happen. That's exactly what would happen. Cause she bigger than what she was when she went on that first party. I don't know what the fuck she got going on. But you would think that she would have somebody that's concerned. One person over there be like, hey, it ain't good. You might want to, back up a little bit or whatever. How you go from, you remember when she came online and told us that she had her gastric appointment for December? That girl said, I'm going to be fine and y'all going to be mad at me. Y'all going to be hating. Y'all going to be mad when y'all see me, girl. Girl, that shit was 3 years ago. You hear me? How you going to sit here and say, we going to be mad? We going to be mad. And you couldn't even get it. I heard that she was 22 pounds or something like that away from being able to get the surgery. And then they denied her ass because she couldn't come down 22 pounds. You know what I mean? It was either 22 or 12. But I mean, she could have took a good shit and had that off. You know what I'm saying? Who missed surgery by 12 to 22 pounds? You crazy. You crazy. She said they don't want Retta to come out and spill anything. That's why they trying to calm her down behind the scene. Retta ain't having that, though. If Retta came out on Chandra, Retta gonna come out on her ass, too. December came and gone, and she's still big as hell. Exactly. And you know how many Decembers ago that's been? It wasn't even last December. It was the December before that. It was the December before that. She said she gonna flex on us. She said, I'm going to be sexy and y'all going to be mad at me. Girl, mad at you for what? Man, she done sat over there and ate herself silly. That girl done sat over there and ate her damn self silly. She got all the time in the world to be messy, but ain't got no time in the world to take a walk around the block. Who even does that? Girl, by you talking all that shit, you can be walking and talking to your people. She don't know how to do that. And then gonna say something about me being in physical therapy. Bitch, come. She said she tried to call Retta and she didn't answer. And so she thought it was a great idea to bring it to you two. My thing is this: if I'm supposed to be cool with someone, right? And I tried to call them and they wouldn't answer, I would text them and wait patiently for them to text me back. Coming to the internet, you deserve to have your ass chewed the fuck up. She said she flexing all right. Dr. Now said, nope, not going to do it with a Popeyes box. I think it's against the law in America. Well, some surgeons anyway. I think it's against the law. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's against the law to give surgery, plastic surgery. Well, wait a minute. Is that considered plastic surgery? I don't know if it is or not. Is gastric bypass considered plastic? It might be not considered plastic, actually. I think it might be a medical procedure. But I think it's against the law to have that type of surgery if you are too big or something like that, like too big, because they always telling people to lose weight. So I think it's something, it may be against the law or policy or something. You have to have lost something on your own. You know what I mean? But they would not give her the surgery unless it's just, again, in order for the insurance to pay for it. They're not going to do it if the insurance have to pay for it. But if the insurance is not paying for it, then you might be able to get away with it. But I heard it was expensive if the insurance don't pay. She said she looks older than you. You in better shape than them. I damn sure am. And not just me. Look at Glenn. Glenn already 60. Glenn look better than all of them. Glenn look better than them. Glenn, are you 60 yet or are you just 59? Glenn, who is my other 60-year-olds? We got Glenn, we got Miss D. Miss D, how old are you, baby? We got Cutesy. They all look better than them and in better shape. Man, y'all better stop playing. Who are my 60-plus-year-old women? Raise your hand if you are 60 plus. Because I know I done seen some sexy ass 60-year-olds in our group. Stop playing. Cheryl said, I'm 59. Kim C said 61. Okay. 60 in January. Okay, Glenn. Glenn will be 60 in January. Okay. And Cheryl, the other Cheryl, she 59 and she look good. Man, please. Always talking about some old people and we in better shape. Y'all, did y'all see Glenn on her trip? Glenn doing things that some other people ain't gonna do. Faye says she's 67. Y'all better stop playing with it. Rachel says she'll be 60 in March. Sonia said, I'm 59, 60 in January. Okay, so you and Glenn both will be 60 in January. Fruity Pebble said, I'm 59. Miss D said 58 on the 18th. Okay, you got a birthday right around the corner, baby. Joyce, 61. Look at all these 60-year-olds in here. And they want to talk about somebody old. Yvonne, 62. And these people are crazy. And they over here looking like they 60. Looking like they broke down. She said 66 and will be 67 in December. That's what I'm talking about. 65 in 2 weeks. Okay, Island Diva, 59. Y'all better stop. 59 next month. 57 in January. And y'all already seen Monique. X7, 55. Y'all better stop playing with it. Sharon, 66 and take more flights than anybody I know. Sharon, travel, baby. These people crazy. Lisa, I'm 60 and look better than all of them. You better say that. Belinda, 56 in November. They better stop. She said, I'll be 60 January the 15th. We got a lot of people turning 60 in January. We need to have a whole 60th birthday party in January. 54 in November, and I'll be 53 in October. And get out of here. 63 in March. Big Mama says 63 in March. Oh, yours is January 18th. What day is yours, Glenn? She said, especially old, sexy, looking like she an easy late 60. Exactly. And they probably in their 30s and 40s. And I always got something to say about old people. They better hope they look like us at their older age. These women better hope they look like us. What the hell is wrong with these people? 65. Okay, Rita, 53. You the same age as me, Natasha. Well, I'll be 53 soon. 54 in 17 days. Okay, Vonda. 53. Okay, TC, come through. We got a lot of January birthdays. Look at that. January 19th, January 18th, January 12th, January 25th, January 29th. Damn. We got a lot of January babies. 52. Okay, Pokey. 50th on the 20th. Oh, you got celebrate your 50th. That's what I'm talking about. Lemon Drop said 48. Okay. Still looking better than all of them. All right, 52. Y'all better stop playing. We got a lot of January birthdays. Damn. January 27th. She said, we run January. I see. Damn, everybody's birthday in January. Shit. 61 on the 8th of this month. Okay, pretty brownstone. Stop playing. 65 in a couple of days. That's what I'm talking about. 55 in January. There's another January. She said, damn, TC girl, what? You don't even look like that at all. That's what I'm saying. When you don't abuse drugs and alcohol and shit like that and don't have a whole life full of stress, you know what I'm saying? You ain't stressing your body out or whatever. You tend to look younger. A lot of them women look like they look because they are substance abusers. It's one thing with having a casual drink here and there, but a lot of those are substance abusers, and that's why they look old. When you start smoking all the other stuff that they be out there selling or whatever, and drinking crazy and stuff like that, you tend to look a little older. And when you got extra weight on you, you tend to look older too. These people don't seem like they even go outside. That's why they was acting so happy in a goddamn 3-star hotel. They don't go outside. They don't feel the damn earth, the vitamin D out there, the free vitamin D. These people don't go walking. These people don't enjoy life outside. They sit behind a damn computer and be messy. Period. You got to be able to do both. And if you can't juggle both, some of these people go to work for 8 hours and come straight home. Don't even tend to their kids. Come straight home and be messy. 52, January 18th. Okay. It's somebody else, January 18th. 56, January 8th. Okay. 62 in December. I see you, Sharon. She said, we have the J birthdays, but July the 22nd, baby. Yeah, the J's, January and July and June. We laugh here. Exactly. We laugh over here. And that's the thing. We be laughing at their asses. For real, for real. September the 15th. Okay, Angela. That's right around the corner. 52 in November. I hear you, Vet. Yeah. We laugh over here. We don't be mad. Y'all don't hear us saying no hateful things, wishing death upon nobody. She said, Amor, did your daughter attend? Did my daughter attend what? Attend what? They don't shower before bed because they think they'll miss something. Listen, these people are Lulu. We laugh at them. We don't be threatening nobody. We don't be threatening nobody. We don't be, acting like we biggity badasses, wishing death upon nobody. We don't do that dumbass shit. They do that shit. We laugh at them for doing it. Because you got to be a miserable soul to do it, in my opinion. You got to be one miserable, pathetic ass soul to do that. Oh, I hope this happened to you and I hope that happened to you. Well, it ain't. So keep hoping. And the thing about it is because we in better shape than them, 9 times out of 10, we will probably live longer than them. Do they not know? The more unhealthy you are, the closer you are to glory. They need to get healthy. They need to be concentrating on getting healthy. They crazy. That's what needs to happen. She said, sorry, the HBCU here in Boston or at Harvard Saturday. Yeah, I would tell you where she at, but I'm not because we got weirdos that will probably try to do something to her. So I can't even share that with y'all. As much as I would probably want to, I can't even tell you where my daughter goes to school at because they'll be up at her school. So I'm not going to do that to her. When she graduate in 2+ more years, I'll let you know. Okay? Sorry, but I can't say it. They only bathe they had in jumping in that pool. The only bath they had is jumping in that pool. She said, I'm 30 and I'm glad I chose to be around some beautiful and wise women. Good, Bree. And you know what, baby girl? You can learn a lot from us. Matter of fact, I was talking to, who was I talking to? Oh, well, I ain't going to say her name. She know who I'm talking to. She in here. But I said, I want to read that book, Why Men Love Bitches. Are you guys interested? Because I would love to read it. Not tonight, but I would love to read that book to you guys. I think it would be a great live stream because, baby, I just think that it helped me a lot. I know that. And it may help some of you ladies out there. So I would love to read that book if you guys, are up to hearing it. I would love to read it. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Not tonight, but, maybe tomorrow or whatever. But let's look at this poll right quick. Let's look at this poll and see where we at on the, let's look at this poll right quick. Hold on. The poll is, damn, I'm shocked. So 83% of the people said they think that Retta will win. 1% said Amber and 15% said it is all fake. So 15% of the people think it's all fake. Okay. She said, I brought that book because of you, Amor, and it helped. I don't play games. Yes, Kayshawn, I'm glad you read that, baby. Baby, I was just talking to another supporter just this morning, and she said, ooh, you know what? Maybe I need to get that book. And I said, well, I don't mind reading it online. And she said, yes, can you please? And I said, let me get a consensus from the audience and see if that's something that they want. Because, baby, yes, I'm glad you got it. Wait a minute. Tamara said she got it, too. So Tamara said, yes, me too. The only thing is I need to finish reading it. Good. Y'all got it. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. And listen, baby, I'm trying to tell you Why Men Love Bitches. That's the book to get. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it to you guys. She said, I bought that book when you spoke about it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I read that book a long time ago. She said, what's the name of the book again? The name of the book is Why Men Love Bitches. Okay? Now, I know it sounds derogatory, and we ain't saying that's not what we identifying as being a bitch, but we do sometimes act like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We don't like being called that, but sometimes we act like a bitch. And the name of the book is Why Men Love Bitches. Okay? Why Men Love Bitches. I'm telling you, I got that book long time ago, and I'm telling you, and I done live by it. And that's why I'm with my man for 17 plus years. Just know that, okay? 17 plus years. She said, I have that book. It gives perspectives as to why men are attracted to a strong woman who stands up for herself. That's right. Men do not like pushover females. Hey, Goldmouth, what's going on? You can probably contest to this, Goldmouth. Do you like a woman that will allow you to run all over her? She's so nice and kind to you and do everything that you want her to do. Do you like that type of woman? Or do you like a woman that'll push back and stand up for herself and be like, you know, I don't mind doing this for you, I don't mind catering for you, but baby, we gonna meet each other in the motherfucking middle, okay? You know what I mean? This ain't no one-way relationship. It's a give and it's a take. She said, I'm going to have to read that. This is my first time hearing about that. Yes, I mentioned it a while back. It's a few books that I mentioned that I think that that will benefit women. Because when I told y'all when I was getting me together, girl, I was in a library. And not the library, I'm sorry, the bookstore. This is when a lot of people went to the bookstore. Now you can buy books offline. But baby, I was a Barnes and Noble card holder. Actually, I'm still am. I have a card holder, like a reward card to Barnes and Noble. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Goldmouth said, hell nah. Men don't like that shit. They don't like women that they can run all over. If they know they can run, if they know that they can run over you, they're going to run over you. Okay? I'm telling you. If they know that they can run over you, they're going to run over you. If they know you gonna beg, plead, and cry over their motherfucking asses, they gonna make you beg, plead, and cry over them. They need to know that you are replaceable. That men need to know that they are replaceable. Telling you. And you ain't gotta shout it to the highest mountain. But they need to know that if all fails, your ass will walk. Yeah, you will hurt. Yeah, you will cry. But you gonna pick your ass up and keep it moving. You ain't gonna lose life over their ass. You know what I'm saying? They need to know that. They need to know that. Look at Goldmouth. Facts, okay? They need to know that. If they think that you can't breathe without them, because you know women got a tendency to be like, I can't breathe without you. You're my life. What am I gonna do without you? Girl, he gonna run right the fuck over you. That's what he gonna do. Take advantage of your kindness, your weakness. He gonna run the fuck all over you. Girl, you better dry your eyes and call me. Stop playing. You know, when God made one, he made 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more of them. And that's how women need to go into these relationships. You need to know, yes, I love you with all my motherfucking heart. But life ain't gonna stop if we ain't together. And that's how some women act. They act like if they ain't got their man, they gonna lose their complete ass mind. And that's how you lose them. That's how you lose them. Acting like you can't breathe without them. Child, bye. She said, look at Season. She was too damn nice. Talking about, I let you go out and fuck around with other women because I know you coming home to me. Girl, I wouldn't have never said that shit. But we ain't the same. I would have never said that shit. Hell to the no. We would have had a whole understanding. You don't need to do that to make content. There's other ways to make content. My man ain't about to be all up another woman's ass talking about something. I'm doing content. I wish I would let my man act like that out here because he wouldn't let me do it. And I wouldn't even want to do it. It's disrespectful to the relationships. Period. She said, don't tell her nothing. She wonder why them other pages gone. Play with me. Oh, I know what you talking about. I already know. She said, I dropped one and picked another one up. I don't play. Listen, but you got to get to know you too. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to know what makes you happy, what makes you laugh, what makes you cry, what makes you tick. You got to get to know you. And once you get to know you and your tolerance, then you know what I'm saying? You can move about. But when you don't even know your damn self, you don't even know yourself and you ain't in love with yourself, that's how you fall for these men that play mind games with you. Season over there basically saying that Robert played a mind game with her. He fucked with her head. But did she not listen to Brianna? She was supposed to go in there and that man wasn't even supposed to get in her head. She let this man get in her fucking head. She was supposed to be in his head. Girl, y'all. Don't let no man get in your head. Shit, that's one thing I can say. My grandmother taught me a lot, but my grandmother taught me a lot, but she didn't teach me everything I need to know. To be honest with you, I read for myself because I done been burnt. I didn't cry. Don't think I ain't cried over no nigga before. Don't think I ain't begged a nigga to stay. I did that. Been done that. I never do that shit again though. Fuck no, nigga. You don't want to go? Okay, damn. I'm not gonna make you stay. I did all that crying. I never do that shit again. She said, "What's the name of the book?" I got a lot of them, but this book I'm talking about is Why Men Love Bitches. But there's several books that we need to really break down. But the Why Men Love Bitches. And another one, He's Not That Into You. A lot of women need to know the signs. And if Season would have read that book, He's Not Into You, I guarantee you it wouldn't have been no 2.5 year relationship. That's another book. It's a book. It's called He's Not That Into You. He's Not That Into You. And that's, girl, we reading that book. Tomorrow, let me see how fast I can get it here. I gave it to my daughter. You know me. I gave that book to my daughter. I'm going to order it again. Order right now. He's Not That Into You. And I sent Bree a few of these books too. Sure the fuck did. I think those are good gifts. She said the movie is good too. See, now I ain't never seen the movie, but the book is good. Now, y'all don't be sleeping on them books. You need to know if the man is into you. This is the book right here. He's Not That Into You. Hold on. It's pink and it's here you go right here, y'all. It's on Amazon. But if Season would have read, and that's why I told y'all that Robert went into her, because I read this book before. Men, listen, I don't know why people tripping. Men respond and look at you a certain way when they into you, and they do things. Oh my God, Jesus, I can't even believe. Whew. This is the book, He's Not That Into You. It is only $10.83 for paperback, and the Kindle is $13.99. Now there's no, well, yeah, you can get the Audible for free actually. Well, we'll do the Audible because I have a membership, okay? So we'll do the Audible on that one. Well, I don't think the Audible is going to have everything. The Audible sometimes be leaving some shit out. But listen, He's Not That Into You. She said, what's the other one? It's the He's Not That Into You and Why Men Love Bitches. Hold on. This it right here. Why Men Love Bitches. This one is only $9.99 paperback, and you can get it on Kindle for $10 as well. Why Men Love Bitches and He's Not That Into You. And then another one is The Rule Book. It's The Rules. And this is if you're trying to get married, but they got a bunch of the rules. The rules to, I think is marry, the rules to, let me see, the rules to securing the man or something like that. Hold on, it's the rules. Let me just put the rule book. It'll come up. This one right here, the rules. So it's called Time-Tested Secrets for Capturing the Hearts of Mr. Right. Baby, I read this book more than once. It's only $10 as well. Let me tell you something, and I got a few more, but these 3 books right here, if you are a type of woman that you real soft and you kind of a pushover a little bit, these books will get you right. And it will tell you the shit that you've been doing wrong. And a lot of people been doing things wrong. We give men access too fast. You understand what I'm saying? We let them know our hearts too quickly. We let them dictate how fast we want the relationship to go. No, you drive the boat. You know, I hate when I meet a woman and they engage and I say, when y'all getting married? And she say some shit like, I don't know, ask him. No! Ask him for what? You supposed to be saying when y'all getting married, not him. It's up to you. It's up to you. It ain't no, I don't know, ask him. Because then that means that you waiting on him to marry you. You waiting on him to pop the goddamn question. No. You should know when y'all get married. And if you don't, you need to switch that shit. He don't get to choose, oh, I'll marry you in 3 years. No, you doing it wrong. You doing it wrong. And so anyway, we can read these 3 books, and I'm telling you, I think it will help some women. Some women probably don't need it, but they do have the rules for marriage after you get married. Now, this one is time-tested secrets for capturing the heart of Mr. Right, but then they have them after you get married. This one is not your mother rules. Hold on, y'all. Let me close my door because I got my neighbors walking by looking at me. Hold on, y'all. I don't feel comfortable like that. Maybe too close. All right, sorry about that. I have to close my blinds. They still outside walking, but it's getting dark. But you got the rules for marriage after you already married. They got the rules, the dating do's and don'ts for the digital generation. This one will be good. I've never read this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. I'm gonna get the ebooks, y'all. I'm gonna get the ebooks. All right, because she said, let's go. I was listening and getting me some ice cream. Oh, ice cream sound good right about now. But I read these books and whatnot. Well, I've read them. I have not read them in a while, but I gave them to my daughter that just got married or whatever. Because let me tell you, and this is not to put her business out, but she went through a real bad breakup. And baby, I had to get my daughter out of that funk. You hear me? And she told me these books helped her so much. And I am so fucking proud of her. You hear me? Because she got her together. She was going through nursing school. She was going through nursing school. RN. She's RN. And she was having the hardest time because she was in this fucked up ass relationship with this guy that tried to play on her. You know what I'm saying? He tried to play her in her face. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she went through that. She heard it a lot. And I said, baby, I'm going to need you to read these books. I mean, I could say and tell you all day long, but I'm going to need you to read these books. So I gave her the books and she read them. And let me tell you something. The husband that she have now, man, this man adores her. She got another J. You hear me? My daughter got another J. Her husband adore her, and I love the way he love her out loud. I love the way he looks at her, right? And I can tell when a man is into you because I've already then figured it out. And that's how I knew that RH was not into season. I knew that. I knew that. She said, can you leave a list on your wall? Yes, Marley, I can. I can leave it. Matter of fact, can y'all not buy that book yet? Can I put it in my Amazon store and you guys buy it out of my Amazon store because I'll get credit, please? Can y'all do that? I'll put each book in my Amazon store. I don't get much, but I get 4% off of each sale. That'll help me out a little bit if you guys don't mind. I know it ain't but $10, but shit, it'll help. You know what I mean? So if you guys will wait and let me just put it in my store, and I will put the link on my store on my bulletin board, okay? All right? Not bulletin board, but my community wall. So don't buy it yet, please. She said, after being with my husband 25 years, he still treat me like a queen. That's what I'm talking about, vet. And you want to know why he treats you like a queen? Because you demand it. You demand it. You demand it because you act like a queen. You don't act like a flunky. You don't act like a pushover. You don't act like, you can't breathe without this nigga. You don't act like you can't see and eat without him and he your every fucking thing and you gonna lose your damn mind if he ain't around. You know what I'm saying? So listen, a man wants to know that you can make it without him. Now, not saying that you got to go and have the best job and be making all the money in the world, because it don't even take all of that. But a man needs to feel that if he don't have you, that somebody will the very next day. But when it gets to the point where a man feels like he's your everything and that after him, right, that you ain't gonna ever be in a relationship, because we have a tendency to tell them, this is it. If me and you don't work and we don't make it, I ain't never gonna be in another relationship. Abusive men love hearing that bullshit. Fuck out of here. You hear me? Even if you want to be by yourself, you ain't got to tell him that. She said codependency will usually attract abusive men. Absolutely. Codependency. You have to, when your man know that shit, I mean, hell, if you leave me, all I know, you gonna have a little fun, and then you gonna get back in another relationship and treat this nigga real good or whatever. He gonna hold on to you. He gonna hold on to you. You hear me? So, and ain't nothing wrong with, like, I love Jay. I absolutely love Jay. And I probably will hurt if Jay and I split up. But I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna fucking die. And I ain't gonna go no 40 days and well, I might go 40 days, but he ain't gonna know that. But listen. I ain't gonna lose my complete ass mind is what I'm trying to say. I'm sure I hurt because we've been together for so long now. You know what I mean? 17 plus years. It will hurt me, but he's not my everything. You understand what I'm saying? I'm my own person. He's his own person, you know? So, I done been there before. I done been there where a breakup made me feel like I'm the weakest person in the world. Like I ain't had no strength. I ain't even want to eat. I ain't even want to do nothing. I ain't even want to talk to my friends. I was just so hurt. Listen, I would be talking about it, and 2 words out my mouth, I'm crying. I'm sure my friends used to be pissed off. I told you my girlfriend Deborah was like, I'm gonna need you to get up out of this funk, girl. Girl, stop calling me with this bullshit. Get up out of this funk. My girlfriend Deborah and my girlfriend Stephanie helped me out a whole lot. And Shirley and Cheryl, they helped me out. They like, Amor, come on, girl. I'm gonna need you to get it together. I thought I was losing my mind. But anyway, I had to go to the bookstore and I had to park my ass. I went to counseling and I went to the bookstore and I just read and read and read and read and read. And I told y'all I got me a song and I used to blast the hell out of that song riding down the road. You got to get you a healing song. Everybody healing songs gonna be different. They gonna be different, you know? But I had to get me a damn healing song. The hell? Because it does not feel good to be fiending over a man that really don't give a shit about you, you know? She said, ladies, you're stronger than what you think. Don't let these men play on your top. Let them go if you need to. Exactly. But if a man knows that he's replaceable, and you ain't got to throw it in his face like no every day, like, nigga, I replace you. Nigga, I replace you. No. But he needs to know it. So many times we always say things like, you know, I'm not going to put up with this with you. But then when they do it, we put up with them. No, you got to make a man feel that shit if you're going to accept him back. Matter of fact, Jay, childhood friend just came over the other day and we was talking, we were sitting on the couch talking, and he said, these women be, you know, taking these cheating ass men back. They just take them back right away. They don't even make them suffer or anything. He said, when these women do that, that man gonna cheat again. You gotta make him feel that shit. You can't never just take a cheating man back if you gonna take him back. But if you gonna take him back, he need to feel it. I mean, he needs to be sick to his stomach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to tell him, you got to make him feel like you gone. Hell no, I'm done. Make him beg for your ass for 6 months or longer. You know what I mean? Make him say, I fucked up, baby. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, what the fuck? But if you take him back right away, he gonna do that shit again. That's why I would encourage any woman. If a man cheat on you and you stay with him, just go on and know he gonna cheat on your ass again. He gonna cheat on your ass again because you ain't made him feel nothing. He ain't get punished for it. You said, why didn't you do that? What? Did I not fulfill your needs? Was I not everything that you wanted? Did I do something wrong? Hell yeah, he gonna say it was you. He gonna put it on you. And then you gonna be like, okay, well, let me just make sure I stay on my P's and Q's and make sure I do everything to keep you at home. The fuck out of here. That ain't your fault. He did that shit because he wanted to. He did that shit because he wanted to. Too many women try to blame themselves. Look at Coco laughing because he know I'm telling the truth. A man will flip it on you if you let him. If you let him. Asking, what did you do wrong? You ain't do nothing wrong, sis. He did that shit because that's what he wanted to do. It was disrespectful. And he did not take your feelings and your heart in consideration when he did that shit. He was thinking about himself and he was thinking about his little friend that swings between his legs. Period. You wasn't on his mind. It ain't had shit to do with you. It wasn't your fault, and he wasn't thinking about you. Period. But a lot of women will blame themselves and try to change. And, oh, do I need to go lose some weight? Do I need to get me together? They always try to go blame themselves because maybe they mama told them or they grandmama told them, you made him go out there and cheat. You weren't doing what you supposed to be doing. No, that's not why men cheat. It ain't shit to do with you. They cheated all because it's something that they wanted to do. And that's the number one thing. You got to stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Just like this young lady. Just like this young lady. And I'm going to do an update on that as well. But just like this young lady that went to that house to get her husband or whatever. She did that because she didn't know. And I wish to God she would have known. I wish I would have known her. I wish that she was a part of my LOUDTalkerz because I would have taught her. No, sis, don't go to that house. He over there because that's where he want to be. But sis, you got to help him be there. I would have helped him be there. I would have helped that mofo be there. And we ain't finished with that story because this keep on getting twists and turns. But I would have helped him be there. That's where he want to be. Let me help you be there. Sometimes we got to help them out. She said, hey, LOUDTalkerz, my healing song was the Lord, you don't have to move this mountain, but give me the strength to climb. I used to blast that song in my home and car. Okay, girl. I used to blast Tupac, but I probably would have been better blasting the song to the move the mountain, but I blast me some damn Tupac. But I wish that young lady was a part of my LOUDTalkerz because I would have told her, sis, don't do it, but it's okay. She's where she's in heaven now. Obviously, God wanted her there. You know what I'm saying? He wanted her there, but don't think for one moment that man ain't gonna have to live with that. He gotta live with the blood on his hands, on his heart. And he is, you know? She said, cheating is my deal breaker. Kick rocks barefooted. This is why I love you because you always hip or more. Yes. So anyway, we're going to read those books. I'm going to put them in my Amazon store. And if you guys want to get it and read along with me, we're going to do that. I'm going to put them in my Amazon store today. Okay. Today. I'm going to put them in my, matter of fact, let me do it right now. Let me do it right now. Hold on. I'm going to put them in my store right now. How do I do it? Let me see. Oh, it's telling me I got to sign in. Hold on. I'm going to put that in my store. I'm going to put several of them in there. Oh, shit. It's telling me I need my two-step verify. Oh, shit. Hold on. This it. No, I got to get it. I can't do it right now, but I'm going to do it as soon as we get off because I got to do the two-step verification. Tupac Amore, that's a good one. Girl, yes, I used to, that song, I Ain't Mad at You. She said, do it now more. All right, I got to do my two-step verification. I don't know if y'all have this on y'all accounts, but I have this to where I have this two-step authentication. I have an authentication app that I have to go and give a code on a lot of my things. I'm gonna say not now. I don't know what that was about because you already have my phone number. See, it said the last time I purchased this book was September the 9th of 2023. I purchased this book and I purchased it for my daughter. I bought my daughter, the one that graduated from, let me see, put this in my must-haves. Okay, I just put one. I'm going to put another one. But I bought this for my daughter because she needed it. But I'm glad I was there for her because she called me one day and she was like, I need you. And I'm just so glad. And, you know, I'm not her birth mom, but she told me, she said, my mama told me to pray about it. That's not what I want to hear right now. And there ain't nothing wrong with saying pray about it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with praying about it, right? But sometimes our girls need to hear more than just pray about it. They in pain, they hurting. You know what I'm saying? The prayer gonna work, but sometimes the prayer gonna take a minute. You know what I mean? Sometimes our girls need to hear, you know, forget that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the prize. I had to tell my daughter, baby girl, you the prize. It's his loss. Look at you. You in nursing school. You 6 weeks from being a nurse. You the prize. She was talking about dropping out of everything, right? I spoke life back in her, right? Not saying that say pray about it is not speaking life. That's life. I get it, right? But sometimes our girls need to hear you deserve better. He don't deserve your heart. He don't deserve your tears. He don't deserve you worrying, your weight loss, your hair loss. He don't deserve that. That man does not respect you. And I had to tell her like that. But she liked it. She loved it. She needed to hear it. Because guess what? She looks back on it now and she thanks me. Oh my God. She's married to an engineer. This nigga ended up dropping out of college. Not saying that you got to have college to be successful or even to be happy, but she married to an engineer. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Sometimes God be trying to move shit out of our lives in order to move something good in our lives, right? But we want to hold on and we want to cry and we want to try to fix shit that shouldn't be fixed. She's married to an engineer now, one that absolutely adores her. He adores her. And I love the way he look at her. And you know what he did? And you don't see too many 20-something-year-old. That man 28 years old, right? He asked Jay, can I have your daughter hand in marriage? How many young fellas still doing that shit this day? These men are marrying these women without even dating and marrying these women without even thinking about the parents. They don't give a damn about the parents. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Mark asked Jay, can I have your blessings? And can I have your daughter hand in marriage? Baby? Now, again, he ain't American. He from Barbados. And they do have a difference in how they raise their kids. His parents is very much involved in his life, and I love that. I could feel the love. When I was at that wedding, I felt the love from his parents. That was the first time that I met the parents. Jay had met them before, but that was the first time I had met their parents, and I felt that love. And I felt that daddy, he loved his son. Do you hear me? He loved his son. And he told his son, don't be doing this if you trying to play, because this ain't nothing to play with. This is real. Do you understand what I'm saying? So anyway, I love her union, and I love that, even though she had to go through what she had to go through, it's okay. It's okay. She got through it. You know what I'm saying? And she realized that, you know what? You can be with a playboy, some guy that, talk good shit in your ear and this, that, and the other, or you can be with a man that really want to be with you, treasure you, spoil you, respect you, wine and dine you, treat you like the queen that you supposed to be treated like. And that's what I love their relationship. I love it. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. And she'll say he won her first pick because he's not a wild guy. He's kind of like Jay. He's laid back. And a lot of these women play on these laid back men. They want these bad boys. You understand what I'm saying? They want these thugs and slick talkers and shit like that. You know what I mean? So they look over these mild guys that give you compliments and tell you beautiful and that you enough and your natural is beautiful and I love your hair and I love your smile and you don't need to wear makeup and you don't need to have no surgeries and you don't need this and you don't need to lose 50 pounds and you don't need this. I like you just the way you are. He's that type of guy, just like a Jay. He acts just like a Jay to me. He's like a Jay to me. You know what I'm saying? And I love that she married somebody just like her daddy, And I like that. I like that. You don't have to have no bad boy. You don't have to have a man that every woman want. Y'all stop running behind these men that every motherfucking woman want. That's trouble. You going behind a man that every woman want. Girl, bye. Who wants that? That's problems. That's trouble. You asking for trouble. And then you feel like a pick me. Oh, he picked me. He picked me. Okay, for now. He picked you for now. Just like that girl singing, he's mine. You may have had him once and I got him all the time. Girl, that's the worst thing that she could do. Think that she got him because she got him for the now. Just like Season thought she had him, remember? My man, my man, my man. Okay. They eat that shit up. Okay? They eat that shit up. You up here singing, he's mine. You may have had him once and I got him all the time. Somebody else going to be singing that shit to her. All right? She said, it's just her turn. Exactly. That part. Somebody going to be singing that shit to her. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Okay. Don't come out on the internet thinking that you flexing with somebody that you just met. You just met that man. You don't know that man. You just met that man. You know? There ain't no flex. Anyway, all I'm saying is we're going to read these books. We got to get us together, ladies. And just because you married don't mean that it's locked. They got a book that's called, and we're going to read that one too. Why not? Shit, this is content, y'all. There's a book called, let me get it right quick. It's The Rules for Marriage, Time-Tested Secrets for Making Your Marriage Work. Let me show y'all that one. These for my women that's already married and think that they got all the answers. That they already sealed a deal and everything is just perfect to them. They don't need the book no more because they done already got the ring. Well, baby, this is going to teach you how to keep the ring. Stop playing. So I just put it in my cart. I'm going to drop my link. Hold on, let me do that right the hell now. I'm going to drop my link. Y'all grab these books, baby. We're going to read these books. We are, because I actually think that it's good. And those that went and got the book, y'all already know I ain't playing. Y'all already know I'm not playing. Now, some of the stuff you might not do, you know, you might be like, no, I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. Right? But some of the stuff, just try it. You try it and then you're going to figure out like, God damn, this shit worked. One of the things that's in this book about the time tested for keeping your marriage work, it says keep your own interests, have your own life. A lot of people think when they get married, right, that they should start loving everything that your mate love, right? Like put what you love to the side. Don't do things that, you know, that's your desire that makes you happy. They think that just because they man watch football, that they gotta love football. Just because he may go bowling, they feel that they gotta go bowling. Like my husband wanted me to become he's a frat and he wanted me to become a Zeta. Right? And I thought about it, but I said to myself, I've always wanted to be a Delta. If I become a Zeta, I'm only doing it for him. My heart wouldn't be in it, right? And I said, no, because I'm not going to do it. I'd rather not be any of them before I just do it just for him. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I said, no, I prefer not to be none of them. If I'm just going to turn Zeta just because he's like, I don't want you to be a Delta. I want you to be a Zeta. First of all, you don't get to tell me which one I pick. And second of all, I'm not just going to do that just because you wanted me. It don't have nothing against Zetas. I have a lot of Zeta friends. But if I would have done it, I would have done it only because my husband wanted me to. So one thing about this book, it teaches you got to keep your own identity even if you're married. Keep your own interests even if you're married. If you like softball before you marry him, and if he don't like softball, that don't mean that you ain't got to like softball no more. And I just said softball because that's just something that came on my mind. But keep your interests and let him keep his interests. And his interests don't have to become yours. Not saying that you all can't fall in love with each other's interests, but don't just do it just to please him. Because 9 times out of 10, he ain't going to do it just to please you. You know what I mean? So you got to keep your own interests, have your own life. That's why you need your own friends sometimes, right? You know? So anyway, that's one thing that you are learning here. A lot of people think, oh, we won, you know, we got to do everything together. I can't have nothing, no life without him. The hell if you can't. The hell if you can't. My husband don't like the podcast and shit, and I love it. And he gives me my time, but I have to give him his time. You know what I mean? It's a fair thing. He looks at it, he looks at this like this is her hobby. She's doing her hobby. You know? I said, well, hell, my hobby pay money. You know what I mean? She said, "I'm more act like a lady, think like a man." Oh, yeah, that one's a good one, too. That's a good one. I read that book, too. Act like a lady, think like a man. That's a good one, too. And you do. You do have to act like a lady, think like a man. A lot of us don't want to think like a man, but thinking like a man is just getting ahead of them. You know what I mean? Think along the lines. I ain't gonna say I'm no expert, but I be knowing what a man thinking when it come to this relationship shit, especially when it come to me. Or sometimes it's if I'm around a guy, I know what he thinking. You know what I mean? As far as like, I ain't saying I ain't no mind reader, but I know the vibes that men give off when they into you. And I know the vibes that they give off when they using you and they playing in your face. I just know the vibes. I can tell when a man's serious about being with you or if he just playing with you. And one of the things I'm going to tell you that with Robert, when it came to Miss Season, he barely looked in her eyes. He barely looked at her. He always looked over her head or he looked down or he looked away. He barely looked at her. He looked at her butt when she walked away and whatnot, but he barely looked at Miss Season in her eyes. And when he was around her, he acted more like a child than he did her man. He acted like he was her son. I picked that up. I don't know if you guys did, but I absolutely picked that up. He looked at her more of an older woman. You know what I'm saying? And not someone that was his equal or someone that he desired. He didn't desire her. I think he respected her, but he did not desire her. That was a difference. So anyway, I peeped that. I said, that man ain't into her. He didn't even hold her or hug her like he into her. The way he act with this, and I ain't saying he into this girl right now. I believe, in my opinion, I believe he's with this girl right now because he thinks that she is kind of like a Brianna, that he can mold her into making money so she can make money off the internet to pay the bills the same way Brianna did. He trying to mold him a Brianna right now. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say about that. I'm seeing this with my own eyes. He's trying to mold her into being a Brianna. He think that he can do to her what he did to Brianna. He feels that he built Brianna, right? And that he got Brianna to the point when she was making the money that she was making. He's trying to do that to her. He's trying to recreate him a Brianna, and he couldn't recreate a Brianna with no damn Season. Y'all better stop. Anyway, I'm telling you what I see. He got her going live, and he telling her snap back at the audience if they get snappy with you and shit like that or whatever. He trying to rebuild him a Brie. He wants somebody making money, big money, so they can pay the bills and he don't have to do shit. That man want a woman that take care of him. You right, Kimberly. He looked at her like a mother figure. Sure did. Robert act like a little boy when he was around Season. Not that he act like a man now. He act like a little boy now, but Robert wants a woman to take care of him. He does. He wants a woman to take care of him, and he's trying to build him a moneymaker. Period. She said, the more you stay on point. I was thinking the same thing because that's what he's doing. When a man has gotten used to a woman taking care of him, paying the bills. I mean, to be honest with you, any relationship dynamic, when you get to somebody used to somebody paying the rent, and you ain't got to do much and you can come out here and flex and shit and they taking care of you, they paying the bills and giving you money or whatever. Who don't want that life? Who wouldn't want that? That he got accustomed to that. He got used to that. I think if anything, I don't think this man's so hurt because Brie gone because, oh my God, he crushed that, that he ain't, she don't love him no more type stuff. No, I think he more crushed because this woman was taking care of him. She was keeping the lights on. She was keeping food in the house. She was keeping the bills paid and still giving him loving. And he was able to go out to strip clubs and do whatever he wanted to do, come out on the internet like he got it going on. He make all this money. He flexing on other people. Man, he was living the life. He was living the life, all while looking like he was the man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's looking for in this young lady. He want this young lady, he trying to build another Brie. He want people to fall in love with her. He gonna have, and then listen, and when she build her platform, he gonna say the same thing he said about Brie, the same thing he tried to slick say about Season, that I built her. And she better be prepared for that because he's going to say that. I built you. I created you. Wasn't nobody checking for you. How many subscribers does she have right now? I bet you he know it to the motherfucking T. And he's going to throw it in her face. You only had 2,000 people following you when I met you. You better believe that that's going to happen. He's going to tell her, I built you. I created you. Wasn't nobody checking for you before me. You wasn't even doing this. I instilled this in you. I did this, right? He going to say that to her. Not now, later on down the line. But that's what he's working on. He couldn't do it with Miss Season. That's why Miss Season was disposable. He couldn't do that with her. But he gonna do it with this young lady. And if Lydia would have gave him the time of the motherfucking day, he would have did it with her. Okay? But he's definitely looking for someone that can grab the audience attention. He can kind of steer in the right direction, kind of say, do this, do that, do this, do this. You got to go live. 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 Go live, go live. They're going to fall in love with you. Go live, go live. They're going to fall in love with you. Go live, go live. Go live, go live, go live. Until she build her platform. She's probably growing right now. She probably have more people checking her out than she did. Okay? Right? But the first time they ever get in an argument, he's going to say, I built you. He's going to say, when nobody checking for you. He's going to say, I'm the reason for the season. And and I haven't been over listening to her lately. What's the date? Okay, the day the 1st. It don't seem like she went live yet. But look at this. She going live every day. Why do you think she going live every day? She wasn't doing this before. She even said it. She said out her own mouth. She wasn't doing this before, but look at this. Look at her. Why is she doing that? Because Robert told her to. Because he's trying to build a Brie. Look at her. This lady wasn't posting like this on social media. She's doing it now. Why? Because Robert told her to. Because Robert's trying to grow her platform. Because Robert's trying to get him another Brie. You hear me? Because Robert trying to get him another Brie. That's why. She got 9.2K. Do anybody know what she started with? Do anybody know what she started with? I don't know what she started with. I should have looked, but I didn't. I know somebody out there had to look. What did she start with? She probably going to mention it. Let me see. She put on here, no way there's this many people that like drama. So it looks like, great job. You had 768,139 views in the last 28 days. You see how her you look, 0, 0, 0, spike, down, spike. You see how her engagement went up? Somebody say, I truly enjoy your content and think you're pretty dope. You see how her engagement went up? Does anybody know what did she have before? Well, anyway, but you can already, she posted it. It had already went up. And when this was at 9.1K, she already got, that was at she already got 9.2K. How many days ago that was? 9.1K. That was on the 26th. That was on the 26th. She's already growing. She can't even believe it. There's no way, what she say? There's no way there's that many people that like drama. You see that? You see that? He know what he doing. That man don't want to work. And that man know he's too corny to keep the audience. He want him a worker. He want him a worker. Let me put a pretty face in front of the camera. People love looking at pretty faces. More people will come around watching her pretty face. Robert looking for a pretty face. She said, "More, I just tagged you in the group chat. Go listen on that clip." Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Let me see. You said you just tagged me? Hold on. Let me see. I got to sign in. Hold on. I don't see where you tagged me. I don't see where you tagged me. Where you tagged me at? In the sisterhood? Show me where you tagged me. Where you tagged me at, sis? Oh, she said it's waiting to be approved. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. How do you pin and post? Um
She was gonna call police on us if we came to that gate, right?
Yeah.
Why she ain't say nothing about that shit came to her gate?
She did it today.
Did she say she was gonna call police on us if we came to that gate, right?
Yeah.
Why she ain't say nothing about that shit came to her gate?
She did it today.
She
you should have got a little bit more than that. Hold on.
say she was gonna call police on us if we came to that gate, right?
Yeah.
Why she ain't say nothing about that shit came to her gate?
She did it today.
Oh, she did.
Mhm. Yep, she did.
That's what she need to do.
Go
Eat
back
that
to
shit.
that line. Yeah, she know who sent it to her too.
I tell her, and I don't care.
Y'all hear this, right?
I don't care.
Y'all hear this, right?
Come for me.
She said, "Come for her."
'Cause I sure be. And me personally, I'd be right there.
Okay. Thank you.
See, we had to talk you down this
I'm
weekend. We had to talk you down.
Yeah.
You was ready to nothing but. We had to talk you down.
They talking about they had to talk her down. Listen, 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 Linda. Linda, 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 listen, Linda. You hear them? They literally said, the whale said she had to talk her down. Now, y'all saw what I put in that in the sisterhood group, right? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about that I posted in the sisterhood group. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about that I posted in the sisterhood. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. She said, let me go see. Sassy D, you didn't see what I posted in the sisterhood group? My second little friend, but said that she had to talk her down. That was probably the best thing ever. She better thank her for talking her down. Do you hear me? She better thank her for talking her down. She also told you to put your name on your weapon because she wants an invite. Okay.
A lie?
Nope.
I had to beg Auntie not to.
Well, she just saved her life. Let me shut up. Anyway, y'all, let's go. Let's talk about something else, child. Anyway, she said they didn't want to meet your friend at all, baby. Stop playing. She also, I read that one. Is that her saying that? Yep, that's her admitting it. That's her admitting to it. How do you get in the sisterhood group? Miss B, reach out to one of the moderators. We got Vanessa, we got Candy, we got Livette, and we got Cutesy. If you want to get in the sisterhood group, reach out to one of the moderators. She said, Amor, please be careful with this lady. Girl, I got you. She said, see how they let Amber messiness egg them on. They gonna learn. That part. Poking, they ain't coming to no gate. She mailed poop to Amor's house. Yep, she sure did. She mailed shit to my house. That bitch mailed shit to my house. And just admitted it with her dumb ass. She's so stupid. This is the second time she admitted it. She said they came to your house some more. Barbara, no. They still alive. No, they did not come to my house. She mailed shit to my house. That bitch know better. No, y'all, they did not come to my house. Where are y'all hearing that at? They did not come to my house. She said, Amor, they want your attention and money. Please don't fall for the BS. I'm not falling for the BS. But I'm not, listen, I ain't no dummy. Let's just say that, okay? I'm no dummy. I would never do anything to put myself in jeopardy. But trust me when I tell you, I would do everything to protect my home and my family, okay? Now, my husband is going to tell me to move out the way. Yes, her name is Deborah Allen. Yes. Matter of fact, hold on. All right. Okay. But she said, More, please break down the video of PJ Washington and Brittany Renee. Who is this? What's the PJ and Brittany Renee? Is that the one you sent me in my inbox? I think you sent me something about that. PJ Washington and Brittany. Who are they? PJ Washington. Who are they? Ooh.
This is what we're not doing.
Oh, they got baby mama drama? I don't even know them. All right, I'll look into it. I'm not going to do it today but I'll look into it. I don't even know them. Are they content creators? Thank you. Who do we have? It looks like Don't Shoot the Messenger. Is that the name? Yep, Don't Shoot the Messenger and Jessica. Thank you guys so very much for this Cash App. Appreciate y'all. She said, thank you, Glenn. Appreciate that. She said, I know you're a very smart woman, but they're going too damn far. And it's time we put a stop to these crazy things. I can't even call these women. Yeah. No, you're right, T. You're absolutely right. I'm going to do something about it. Okay. Don't worry. I am. I'm gonna do something about it. We're doing some homework right now, okay? But I am going to definitely do something about it. All right. He's a basketball player and she's complaining about him giving her $11 a month for child support and his wife over $100K. $11? The fuck? What? And he's a basketball player? Oh, hells no. Like a professional? A professional basketball player? And he giving her $11? Did you mean $11,000? Because who gives somebody $11? It got to be a joke, right? You mean $11,000, maybe $1,100, not $11, right? Oh, she said, I'm Don't Shoot me. Oh, thank you, sister teacher. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, $11,000. Well, hell, $11,000 is still good. She's complaining about getting $11,000, and she's saying that for a child, and his wife gets over $100K. She don't think $11,000 is enough. Shit, $11,000 is a lot of money to me. He's a basketball player, and she's complaining about him giving her $11K a month for child support, and his wife over $100K. All right, I'm gonna have to look at it. But do she think she's supposed to get over $100K? Oh my God. Anyway, I'm about to look at it because, baby, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, baby. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. 11,000 is good enough. I don't know. These people be wanting to become rich off these babies. They like, shit, I had a baby by you. I'm supposed to be rich. She said, I'm literally in tears. And I literally got tears in my eyes because they're going too far and they better leave you alone. You're not doing half of the shit to them that they're doing to you. And for what? T, I got you, but trust, I'm not letting this sleep. Okay? That you can say whatever you want to say to me, right? You can talk out of your mouth, but this is too far. This is absolutely too far. Okay? So she gonna have to pay for that one. Okay? She gonna have to pay for that one. Don't worry. Okay. Hold on. All right. Sorry. So this is so sad. You can really dislike someone that you can really dislike someone that you don't know and do some distasteful things. These people are sick. They're not regular people. Okay. That's what it is. A more off topic. Make sure you enroll in make sure and enroll in informed delivery by UPS. You will see everything mail come into your home and just decide to keep it at the post office. But when you say at the post office, they're not mailing it to the post office. Oh, wait a minute. You could do that? You could do that? Okay. I didn't know that. Make sure you enroll in informed delivery. Oh, thank you. Informed delivery. Thank you. Some good ass information. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much. How you say your name? Noroxa? I appreciate that. I did not know that. Did anybody else know that? That's good ass information. Yeah. I'm about to send this to my husband right now. Hold on. That's some good information. Hold on. Hey, what's up? I'm good. I'm on live though. Yes, ma'am. It's okay. Call me back. Okay. All right. Bye. Hey, babe, can you do this for us? Okay. All right. I just sent it to him. Thank you for that. She said they let you know through a mail exactly what's coming to you that day. Yeah, I did not know that. Okay. It says right here they take a photo of it and everything. See photos of your mail before it arrives for free. Start your morning with the preview of your day's USPS mail and packages with informed delivery notification. Damn. See images of your incoming letter size mail. Okay. Track and manage your packages in one convenient place. They preview your mail and your packages. Wow, that's really that's pretty neat. Yep, she said, "Yep, I can see what's coming before it comes." I like that. The post office scan every piece of mail and send you an email. Yeah. Okay, that's some good information. So if y'all didn't know, inform it's called informed delivery. Okay. She said it's an app. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Appreciate that. Look at that. I love when we can share this type of information with each other. You know what I mean? She said all social media platforms need to have people filling out applications before coming online getting paid. Applications and background checks. But some of these people don't have they may not even have a record early on. You know what I mean? They may not get one until later. They may come on this internet and lose their damn mind. Like I ain't even know. My daughter just told me today that they looking for Trump. Wait a minute, hold on. She sent me something else. Shoot, hold on.
I'm not letting up until I get ready to. So it's gonna cause her to either threaten us again, or she'll be at the police station, or she'll call herself trying to expose something. She's
Okay, I got it. Thank you. I got it. I'm sorry. I had hit mute and I didn't realize I hit mute. Thank you. I got it. She was just showing me what hers looked like. Um, she got the info. Y'all knew about it and I didn't know about it. That's pretty cool though. She said, I get an email every morning of what's coming for the day and the future days. Damn, everybody knew about it but me. Everybody knew about it but me. She just showed me what hers looked like. Hers coming look like. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I'm getting information coming in. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right, y'all. Well, anyway, she said somebody need to take Amber big ass to court. She thinks she's untouchable. I had it for about 2 years now. Okay, cool. She is untouchable. Nobody wants to touch her, sis. That's why she's on an angry hog. You should have reported it to the local authorities and the post office. It's a federal crime to mail feces. I didn't know about it until later, baby. I did not know about it. Had I known at that time, I would have done something. But my husband got pictures. We are definitely doing something, okay? Don't worry. We're definitely doing something. Now, Houston be tripping sometime. Houston be saying this, and that's why I knew that they couldn't do shit to me. They talking about they coming to Houston and file charges and this, that, and the other. I knew Houston police was going to laugh in their fucking face. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they tried. I'm sure they went to the goddamn police begging and pleading. Houston is different. Texas is a whole different breed, okay? So I knew that they wasn't going to be able to do a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I ain't never done nothing to me. But you hear her saying, we just going to keep on pressuring her until she threatens us again. I've never threatened a girl. I ain't never, ever threatened her. I'm not a coward. I don't threat. I don't have to make no threats. You know what I mean? I don't make threats at all. She said, why are they looking for Trump? You know, they said, my daughter told me that they have not seen Trump alive. Well, they saying they ain't seen him alive since August the 26th. Have y'all heard that? No one has seen Trump since August the 26th. Well, they saying the White House has, but no one has spotted him since August the 26th. So, 5-6 days ago, they saying they have not seen him. I did not know that until my daughter and my husband told me. They was like, yeah, you didn't know Trump was missing. I'm like, Trump missing? So they got this conspiracy that he's either he is deceased or in a coma. I said, nah, I don't think so. They can't hide that from the American people, but I don't know, child. She said Trump been playing golf or something. Trump taking a break. But they saying they around here celebrating him being unalive. I said, what? I don't believe that. I would have to see it to believe it, but I don't know, child. But they claim that something's wrong. She said Trump is alive. He's sick. They say he's leaving the planet soon. Damn. He is sick health-wise. That's what people are saying, that he's been shaking a lot lately, I guess, or whatever. Yes, they posted an old picture saying he was seen out. Yeah, that's what people are saying, that they've been posting old photos trying to say that they trying to say that they seen him like today or yesterday or whatever, but saying that that it's old photos that they posted of him. She said they said the same thing about Queen Elizabeth before she died. Yeah, that's what they trying to say, that whatever that she have or whatever that she had, that's what he has. She said, Amor, yes, it's all on the internet praying for his demise. Yes, I know my sister, not my sister, my daughter told me that. She said, Mom, they're really celebrating his gone to glory. I said, for real? Child. Trump probably sitting back watching all of that shit. You know what I mean? He seemed like she said they cloning him right now. Did you say they cloning him right now? They do that shit though while you playing. She said, oh, wow, I didn't know. Yeah, they said they have not seen that man since August the 26th. You know how the president come and address the address the country and does his news press and all this shit or whatever. They say he have not been seen by the entire parties since the 26th of August. And it's not normal. It's not normal for a president to go that long without everybody seeing him. You know what I mean? Whether it's the news people or even if it's the Democrats and Republicans, but they have not seen him. She said, look at his hand more. They say his hand shows how sick he is. He's on blood thinners, show his heart isn't healthy. Yeah. She said, Trump ain't missing that clown still in those diapers. He went golfing today and he looked horrible. But did he really go golfing? Was that really him? Did they really see him? He's getting IV treatments. Listen, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to tune in because I was like, what? She said, especially him. He has been on TV all the time. Exactly. So let me see if they found him. Hold on. Are they saying they found him? Let me see. Let's see if they found Trump. Hold on. Okay, so 2 days ago, they said he was spotted on a golf course. So why didn't they see this one? Hold on, let me look. So 2 days ago, they said, let's see. Okay, it says agree. Yeah, 2 days ago, it looked like he was spotted on a golf course. That's what CNN said, that he was spotted on the golf course. Yeah. And Yahoo News said a day ago that he's golfing. So if he's spotted on the golf course, she said it's an old picture. Oh, is it an old picture? How do you know it? Oh, she said that's an old picture. Is it an old picture? Let me see. Did they actually say it's an old picture? Let's see. I don't know if that bruise on his hand means that he's sick. Like, come on, y'all. I don't think that bruise on his hand mean anything. I don't know, though, y'all. Let me see. So that was an old photo. They posted an old photo to try to pretend that he was, hold on. Hold on. Hey, what's up? All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I needed that info. But wait a minute. She said, I believe it was all in their plans to use him to get into office and then unalive him so that what? Unalive him so that the VP can carry out the 25th agenda. He is related to one of the people who came up with P25. Oh, that's what you believe. But do you know the VP used to be a Republican? Y'all, I don't even know if y'all know that, child. He used to be a diehard Republican. He used to couldn't stand Trump, y'all. Vance, I think that's his name is. Vance something. JD Vance, yeah. He used to be a Republican. She said he's just as bad with the eyeliner wearing ass. I had IV in my hand before and it bruised easy. That's a very sensitive area on the back of the hand. She said, listening to the replay and baby, that 10-minute mark lethal. Break room. Hey, girl. She said they said that he has heart failure and a lot of other things is going on with him. Memorial. Look it up when you get time. You know what? Let me do something. Oh, damn. I don't have his phone. It's 8:58. Let me see if my husband will give it to me right quick. Hold on. What's his name? All right. I just asked my husband something. She says, no more a Democrat. Yeah, he used to be a Democrat. Yeah, no, the vice president used to be a Democrat. He did. He used to hate Trump. He switched. She said Trump was a Democrat too until Obama won. Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, Trump was a Democrat, but his I said Democrat. I meant Republican. I meant Democrat. If I say Republican, I meant Democrat. Vance, the JD Vance used to be a Democrat, and Trump used to be a Democrat too. Yes, but JD Vance used to hate Trump. They were saying the White House is posting old pictures as he was golfing. The White House got busted because they are posting old photos. Yeah, wow. Yes, the White House released that information about his health when they were getting on his tail about the Epstein file. She said it's a game. So you think it's a game? All right, hold on. Let me call my boy right quick. Give me a second, y'all. It's 9:56. Oh, it's kind of late. Let me see if he answers. Hey, Keith. Hey, not much. I hope I ain't catch you at a bad time. Tell your wife I'm not trying to disrespect her in y'all house, okay? I am on my podcast. I want you to come on, maybe not tonight, but tell us about your boy. Where's Trump?
About Trump?
Yes.
Like what's happening and everything like that?
Yeah, like where is he? They trying to say he missing, he in a coma. Like, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I've been seeing rumors on social media because people say they haven't seen him in a few days. And so in fact I got a text message about it. Let me look I'll find some information and I'll send it to you.
Okay, when you want to come on because we want to hear it. Everybody want to hear from you.
So I'll be in. Well, I'll tell you, I'll be there on next Tuesday.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming to Houston.
He didn't even tell me. You come? Are you staying with us?
No, I got a training for my company, so I'll be there through the 11th.
Oh, okay, so you staying for a week?
Yeah, well, just 2 days. I'll be there next Tuesday, so that's like.
Oh, okay, next Tuesday. So
I'll
you
be there the 9th to the 11th.
are you bringing your wife?
Nope, I'll just be there for. So basically, my company, Saudi Aramco, is one of our customers, and so I decided to tag along for the training so I can come and visit you guys. And Jay and I have some business to discuss.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm looking forward to it. It's been so long since I've seen you. I forgot what you look like.
I know it has been a while. I mean, damn, Abu Dhabi days, huh?
Really, it's a whole lifetime ago.
I listen, I mean their days. Anyway, but
wishes and caviar dreams.
I know, right? But listen, the podcast is not you don't have to cam up or anything. It's literally just virtual. So you don't have to wait until next Tuesday. I mean, if you want to, you can. If not, because you got a YouTube channel, right?
That's correct.
What's your YouTube channel?
I'll send it to you after the call.
Yeah. Send it to me. So have you been on there?
Yeah, I've done like 8 videos.
Oh, look at you. There we Okay.
I'm trying. You're my inspiration.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yes, let me check you out. Yes, so we want you to come on. We want you to get us up to par about all this Democrat stuff. That's what you're talking about on your podcast, right?
So my podcast is more about leadership studies.
Okay.
Kind of just my life experiences. So I'll text it to you so you'll get a flavor of it, and then we can discuss what topics you want to discuss after you take a look at the podcast.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, thank you, Keith. I appreciate you.
Right. Anytime, Amor, you can call me anytime.
Okay, gotcha. All right, bye. All right, that's my boy, Dr. Nobles, honey. But he gonna come on our podcast. He gonna talk to us one day, okay? But he gonna text me his podcast, and we gonna check him out right quick. We're gonna check him out because he told me he wanted to do YouTube, but he he too smart for his own good though. But anyway, but nevertheless, that's my husband's business partner. She said they said he was spotted on Saturday. She said he sound wealthy. You say he sound wealthy. He's a nice looking man. He's wealthy. He's nice looking, and he sound real rich. He is, honey. We were supposed to be millionaires together, but that's a whole nother story, child. Carol, I might tell y'all that one day. But anyway, nevertheless, I digress. He is very wealthy, and he's a nice looking man. When he send me his podcast in a minute, I'm going to pull him up. Oh, here you go. Look, I'm going to let y'all see what he look like. Now, don't be fiending because he is married. So, we don't do that over here. Let me let him know I got it. Hold on. Let me look it up. All right. Now, before I pull him up, I have to ask y'all to do me a favor. Can y'all do me a favor before I pull him up? No fiending over this married ass man, okay? Please and thank you. He is married, okay? So no fiending over Keith. He's married. Let me say that again. He's married, okay? Here you go. This is my boy Keith. He's a nerd, though.
Present a lecture to a group of roughly 50 high school students from around the country who came to a local university to spend a weekend working on leadership development. And following my lecture, one of the students came to me and asked me, what advice, what have I done in my professional career to help me overcome tragedy? To help me.
She's talking about, oh, damn.
To help balance me when things didn't go the way that I wanted. And
this is just a short.
Something that I learned during my fraternity experience with Alpha Phi Alpha when
y'all crazy.
An intake in the late 1990s in Central High. And I told this young student that they needed to read the poem Invictus. And Invictus is a poem that changed my life. It showed me what the power.
His music too loud, I tell him.
It is light of my faith. That amazing poem Invictus. And I hope that you too will find inspiration to overcome life's greatest tragedies because you are.
Okay, his music too loud. I'll let him know.
Men and women took the time to help build me into a quality, effective executive so that I, in turn, can pass those values, those best practices forward. In doing so, and in thinking now, 20 years later, all of the mentees that I've had the privilege of helping to develop and participate in their success and their life journey, whether they be at the State Department, whether they be in the U.S. military. I've had an amazing opportunity to impact society by taking time to invest in others who were not related to me, many of whom do not look like me. do not share the same ethnic background, cultural identity. But thinking about my grandfather, the late Reverend Dr. Charles W. Noble Sr.
She said, what? Hold on.
service.
She said, what type of business is he in? He used to be a lot of things. He worked for the president. He actually worked for the president. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let him tell y'all. He has an extensive background, okay? But he's my husband's business partner. And he knows me. We've met, we've chilled together. He is an educator, okay? He's a doctor. He has his PhD, Dr. Noble. And she said, more, is he a member of the Divine Nine? I know he's an alpha, but I don't know about the Divine Nine. I mean, I guess if that is the Divine Nine, he's an alpha. But I'm gonna let him tell y'all all his background. But he has worked directly with the president, okay? Several of the presidents. But and it ain't nothing that the other people, the ops, can say to him about me that he don't already know. He has listened to my podcast several times, okay? And he probably in here right now. Hey, Keith, if you in here. So, and listen, we lived together in well, we didn't live together, but my husband lived with him before I moved over there. And then when I moved over there, we got our own place. But we were in Abu Dhabi together, in Dubai together. He was over there for 5 years. So trust, it ain't nothing. She said, Fishy about to be in his inbox. That man is married to an attorney. His wife is a lawyer, okay? He wouldn't touch none of these maggots with a 10-foot pole. His wife is a damn lawyer, okay? A beautiful black female lawyer, all right? And I ain't even gonna say her name. If he comes on here and say that, then let me see if he posted her on his thing. I doubt if he did, but let's just see if he did. Nope, he didn't post her. But he's married, and he's married to a lawyer. Yeah, he didn't post her. But trust, nah, they wouldn't be able to touch him.
All right, our second episode here, Dr. Noble Study. The topic that we're going to be looking at is the power of failure. Again, the power.
He's not in the camera on that one, so I'll tell him. But anyway, she said, "Oh, good, Vanessa, she's a lawyer." Yeah, his wife is a lawyer, and I was supposed to be helping him with his podcast, and I'm gonna help him, but he's gonna come on sometime and just educate us about some things or whatever. He got 5 laws of success. This one is 5 laws of success. But he's gonna come on sometime and be a guest on our show. But I need this type of interaction anyway. I need different, not just drama on my show. So I am gonna be bringing more educators. But I keep telling him, let me get past this drama first. Let me get past this drama. But we just gonna have to kind of mix it in, kind of, sort of. Because I don't think we're gonna ever be able to get past the drama. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that, you know, I can't have doctors come on my show, because my own doctor wants to come on my show. You know what I mean? And teach us females some things about ourselves. So, and I told her, she keep asking me, and I said, I'm gonna bring you on, but I keep on saying things like, let's get past this drama. But I'm just gonna set aside days and invite different people that I know. I know an extensive elite group of people. I really do. But the majority of my friends are elite. Anyway, I ain't got to say much. But again, he'll come on and he will speak to us about different things or whatnot. And you guys subscribe to his page. Here, let me give y'all his should I do this? Should I drop his link? Should I drop his link? She said he got a brother. I don't think Keith has a brother. I don't know. I don't know if he has a brother. I'm not sure. I can't remember if he told me he had a brother or not. Okay, y'all telling me don't drop the link. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So anyway, I'll let him drop it when he comes over. But he already knows. She says, in members only or more. Okay, I'll drop it in members only. But he already know what I do over here on social media. He know. She said, drop it in the sisterhood. Okay, I'll drop it in the sisterhood. She said they're going to harass him the living shit out of that man. Anyway. But again, that's Keith. So, but he's going to come over and he's going to talk to us. He's probably in here right now, but he's very professional. His wife's a lawyer that gives good law advice. So anyway, wonderful having great friendships and simulations of more. Yeah, I mean, to have different people in your life, you need people. You need to have stewardess people in your life. You know what I mean? She's, I'm already subscribed already. You already subscribed. Tinkers, he just your speed too. You hear me? He is just your speed, because you know how you be using all them big ass words. Keith used big ass words too, but I did not know he was going to be here next week. He'll be at our house next week. I mean, to visit though. She said, I just subscribed. You subscribe too? Damn, Michelle, y'all just subscribed. Keith, you get subscribers. He probably happy, but don't just subscribe. Make sure y'all listen to him too. Let's see what he's talking about on this one.
Monuments to nothing.
5 laws of success.
It's going to change everything. You watch and see.
Let's see.
Yourself.
All right, let's see what he's saying.
Deep in your heart, of course, you can listen to a motivational speaker or a successful entrepreneurial or professional that says, if he can do it, if she can do it, then I can do it. But how many of you are willing to put in the effort to put a business plan together for your life, for your goal, whatever it is? You have to see where you're going so that you can know how to order or direct your steps. This is a common failure that many who start this journey often forget. They just think, if I pay some money and go to a retreat for a weekend, some successful person is going to make it all work. There is an easy button. What's the quick way to get rich? What's the quick way?
He may be able to come over here and teach us some things about finances and stuff too. But anyway, she said, you keep them. You are a very intelligent woman, Amora. That's why I've been with you from day one. Oh, thank you, Angela. She said, more Donald Trump will be making an announcement at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. I want to hear the announcement at 2 p.m. tomorrow. She said some of them probably in the sisterhood, definitely going to check him out. Yeah. He's she said, okay, I subscribe. Projected Peacock. But he is married, so no, I mean, I know I ain't got to say that to y'all, because I know y'all are respectful women, but I just don't want his wife to think that I'm sending women, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all already know what I'm talking about. Just know that he is married. And I'm all for that. She said, they're going to harass the living hell out of that man. Girl, he know how to get back at them. She said, I would absolutely support. I like stuff like that. I am reading John C. Matthews, How Successful People Think. So that's some good stuff. Yes. Yep. And he's very successful. Very, very successful. I mean, yeah. I would tell y'all some things, but I can't right now. I have to just wait. And I don't want to jinx nothing. So she said he's very informative. You already looked him up, Monique? Damn, Monique. He's very informative. She said, I subscribe because he talks about what I'm interested in. So, okay. She said, we don't play those adulterous games over here. Exactly. I love it. She said, yes, we respect marriages over here. Genuine support, no foolishness. Yes, I love that. Let me see how many subscribers he got. He going to be happy. Yep, I see y'all over there subscribing. Look, he just got 7 subscribers just now. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm sure he would love it or whatever. She says, can you say his name again, please? You know what? I'll drop the link. You know what I mean? What are they going to do? What are they going to say? You know what I mean? And they're not going to want to hear what he talks about. He's not their speed. He probably talk way above them. They probably don't even understand what the man talking about. You know what I mean? He got 3
It's 2025.
resume hacks.
The economy has gone to hell. You've been dozed out of your government sector job or been released from your private employer, and you're wondering, what am I going to do next? We have the answers for you here at Dr. Noble Study. Stay tuned, and I will show you the top 3 things that you can do to smash your resume and jumpstart your next career. Hello, I'm Keith Noble, former CIA and State Department executive. And over the course of a near 20-year career, I have interviewed or hired hundreds.
I ain't even want to tell y'all he was CIA, but he didn't told it himself.
Of employees. And I have identified 3 key factors that can help separate your resume from the herd. Number 1, data literacy. Yes, we live in the age of artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing. Employers the world over are looking for people who can take their data, who can analyze it, exploit it, and help deliver data-driven solutions. Look to get a certification. Look at Google. Look at Oracle. Look at Penlink. Find a company that you can get certified to show your next employer that you are a digital warrior. Number 2, and even more important, have the ability to get a language. Yes, supply chains are being diversified. Pick up Spanish, learn Pashto, Farsi, or Mandarin. Show your employer that you can be deployed anywhere in the world and communicate with their suppliers and create better efficiencies will improve their bottom line. And number 3, impact, impact, impact. When you're writing your resume, put in action words. Show how because of your performance, because of your efforts, the bottom line has increased to Y and efficiencies have gained to X. Don't just tell them that you manage resources or supervise employees. You have to identify because of your efforts, your intellect, your expertise, your passion that you can drive their mission. If you follow these 3 rules, I promise you will improve your chances and overcome the current challenges in this economy. Stay tuned for more information here on Dr. Noble Study. Good luck, everybody. It's 2025. And
I think he's going to do good when he gets an audience. He just started his channel, but I think he's going to do good because he does have good information, and he is, he's a wealthy guy that has built he is I don't know if y'all, anyway, I don't want to tell y'all what he does. I want him to tell y'all what he does, but if you know, do y'all know? Anyway, I can't say that. He works besides generals. I'm just going to say it like that. But I want him to tell y'all what he does. I don't know if I should, so I'm just going to let him tell y'all what he does. But he is definitely a high valued man, okay? He's a very high valued man. I'm just going to keep it there. She said they don't want to fuck with him anyway. No, he definitely worked for the CIA. She said, that most definitely won't contact or troll him because they're nothing but crooks. She said they ain't going to do nothing but sit down. Break room 411 would love it. She said, I came on late. How did we get to Dr. Noble? This is my husband's business partner. This is our friend. They don't want to fuck with no CIA. They don't. She said, I wouldn't say too much because these hoes are ruthless. Yep. So anyway, but again, y'all, for those that have already subscribed to his page, I'm sure you guys will enjoy him, but we're going to have him on. I don't know, maybe once. We'll see. Him and I will talk and I will have him come on, but I would just ask if you guys do, let's have max participation and, just see what we can learn. But, we'll see. And I'll let y'all know when he's coming on. I'll talk to him tomorrow and see. He's been asking to come on, but I've been saying, let me get past the drama. Or whatever. But I think he's going to do well. He definitely does have the podcast voice. She said, I'm all for it. Yes, cutesy. Yes, I think that a lot of us over here, because we are of a prestige group of women, no matter what these people say, you know what I'm saying? We know how to get dirty, but most of us are prestige and we want higher learning. You know what I mean? So I do believe that he can offer a lot, So she said, what's his last name? I will subscribe. I want to tell y'all, but then again, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you know, what other people are saying as far as them going over there and flood his damn, you know what I mean? But they're going to do it anyway, because when he come on the channel, he's going to say his podcast name. That's how you grow. She said, what type of podcast is it? It's a leadership podcast. He said he wants to teach leadership. He already knows about the drama. He don't per se know, you know, he knows that I do drama. So I'll drop it in the sisterhood. Let me do that right quick. Let's drop it in the sisterhood. Not that, let me just drop it in the sisterhood. Here, I just dropped it in the sisterhood. Hold on. All right, I just put it in the sisterhood. She said Jalen called Taylor uneducated and ugly or something. Who is Jalen? Jalen called Taylor? I don't know what that means. She says some real fools would try to mess with that man. He's informative. His information is highly confidential because he was in the CIA. Yes, he was. He was definitely a part of the CIA, but I wanted him to say it. I didn't want to see it. I did not want to see it. She said they would have to be some dumb motherfuckers to mess around with ex-CIA president, CIA, anything CIA. Yes. She said they're not smart enough to listen to good education to learn anything. They only know drama. Exactly. That man is about his business. Okay. Stop playing. He's about his business. She said, girl, go on and drop the link. I dropped it in the sisterhood. I dropped it in the sisterhood. Go to the sisterhood. She said, but let him give husband postmaster's info. The two competitors was fighting at the U.S. Open. Oh, were they? Oh, wow. Amor, you just had his page on the screen. That's how I was able to subscribe. Yeah, but they dumb. Sister Teacher, did something happen today? I seen the others. So they were fighting, the contestants were fighting at the U.S. Opening today? Wow, that's crazy. The tennis players? Wow, so Jalen called Taylor uneducated and ugly or something. So the two tennis players were talking about each other. Damn. The two competitors were fighting at the U.S. Opening. Wow. That's crazy. She said, I found him. Okay, cool. The white girl was a sore loser. Jalen got mad because she lost and started name calling. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, Marianne. So anyway, but listen, let's stop here. And what time is it? It's 9:23. How long I been on? Oh, I've been on 3 hours. Damn, it don't even be feeling like it sometime, y'all. It don't even be feeling like it. So okay, cool. She said, I'm at the last match of the night. Oh, the white girl was the sore loser. Okay. That's crazy. She said, oh, I subscribe because this is the push I need. Oh, look at y'all. He's going to be happy. He's going to be happy. He's going to be like, where I get all these subscribers from? But no. That's how you do things. But I do need to, look at y'all. Y'all are showing the hell out. He started on 70 subscribers. He got 97. I might as well go on and drop the link. Let me drop this link, y'all. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to the doctor, honey. Go on over there and make his day, y'all. Let's make his day. Let's push him over 100. There he go, y'all. Let's go ahead and do it. Because y'all subscribing to him anyway. So let's go ahead and push him over, y'all. This is his link. If you are interested in upper level content. This has nothing to do with no goddamn on drama. It's like, stop making excuses, shit like that.
Excuses are tools of the incompetent that build monuments to nothingness. And those who specialize in them will seldom succeed at anything they do.
I don't like excuses
We all
either.
have excuses. If you're a parent, you've heard your child say, "Oh, I slept in. The dog ate my homework. I didn't get to play, Dad, because the coach doesn't like me." Excuses are something that every human being, in one shape or form, has mastered at some point in their life. And as we go on this race, as we go on this competition,
he's a military officer as well, you guys. He is a military officer as well.
Constant fight to overcome our own nature that wants to qualify every reason why we don't meet,
or should I say he was,
the success that we want in life. You'll make an excuse if you allow yourself about anything. Well, I just didn't have enough money. There wasn't enough time. I had kids. I had to drop out of school. I couldn't go back. All of us are prone to excuses. But as you look at these laws and you start to rethink, why is it you are where you are? The first law, the first issue that you are going to have to address in the mirror is overcoming that need that humans have to make an excuse of why we fail and why we never achieve our heart's desire. So the first law of success is overcoming excuses. You have to fight against yourself and the need we have to reason why it is we are where we are. No excuses.
All right. So with that being said, don't just subscribe. Listen to his videos because his videos are very short. They're like his videos right now are 2 minutes. Oh, one is, oh damn. Okay. So some of them are longer. Some of them are up to 30 something minutes. Okay, I didn't see that. But don't just subscribe. Listen to him, give him the views. He needs the views and whatnot. So if you guys don't mind, watch his videos. Some of them are 2 minutes, some of them are 35 minutes or whatever. But listen to his views and whatnot. Listen to his videos, give him the views. He have a bunch of shorts, well, actually 4. But as he see that he's getting the views, oh, y'all showing out. He had 70 and now he got 154. I'm sure he's happy about that. I'm sure he's going to get up tomorrow if he's not seeing it now. And he'll be like, damn, how did I get 70 subscribers overnight? Okay. So I thank y'all so very much. He is a friend of the family or whatnot. And that's my boy. Keith is my boy. Dr. Nobles is my boy. Okay. She said it's good to listen to him while he's driving. Yes, he is good to listen to while driving. He's definitely is gonna come from a elevated point of view. Okay. He can teach you some things. She said, we show up and show out. I like that. She said, I just let him know that you sent us. Yeah. Leave a message and let him know that I sent y'all. He probably will know already, but she said he needs to post more. I'm sure he will. Now that his subscriber count is going up, he probably was like, damn, why is it taking so long? But he doesn't understand that you got to get in the algorithm. And I'll tell him that. But you do have to get in the algorithm. But also he has to collaborate. So, collaborate with me, collaborate with other people that does what he do, same type of topics or whatever. He got to collaborate. That's how you get around. I said I was going to start collaborating too, but y'all already know what it is. But I've done good to have done minimum collaboration, but I do need to collaborate and I do need to bring people on and I do need to go on their podcast or be guests and stuff like that as well. You know what I mean? So anyway, but thank y'all. Y'all definitely showed out, baby. Y'all are showing out with the subscriptions. Look at y'all. Yes. So anyway, but he'll definitely come on the podcast. She said, you'll get there more. Yeah, I know. So yeah, he'll come on. And then, like I said, I'll be bringing other people on as well to just, have a conversation with us or whatever. This podcast is not going anywhere except for up. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to stop. We're not going to phase out. Nope. We're going to get better and better and better and better and better, because I think that we all can use the information that we're going to gain. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, yes, he needs to do more videos. I will tell him, hey, they're enjoying your videos or whatever, push some more out. He will, once he see his last video was when, let me see. He did his last one 2 months ago. So he probably tested the waters and saw that it wasn't moving like he wanted it to move. And he probably slowed down. But I'll tell him, listen, no, don't stop with your videos. Push more videos out. People are tuning in. They want to hear what you got to say. So, and then look, some of his stuff already got 1.k views on this one, 7.47 views on this one. So it's not like he's not getting some views. Now the videos are being pushed a little slower. But that the videos they'll push the reels, or should I say the shorts, quicker than they will the videos, But yeah, he'll get there. Tell him to start doing live so he can get monetized. Yeah, now that's what it's going to take for him to get monetized. He's going to need live streams because he got to have so many watch hours. And yeah, he's going to have to do a live stream. And maybe we may even do a live stream together or something like that. Who knows? But we'll do something. We'll get him there. Y'all know how we do. So he needs to post more. Yeah, he'll post more. She said, yes, I will watch him. Okay, thank you, Miriam. Yeah, she said, subscribe and I will listen to all of his post videos. Thank y'all. Yeah, listen to all of them. Give him a view. Give him the views, because watch hours is what matter, and watch it all the way through. Even if you're just doing something, just put it on and listen to it. Yep, and share. Yep. All right, so I posted it in the sister group as well. She said, I wanted Coco to win. What happened to Coco? Oh, you talking about at the USA? Yeah, you talking about the tournament. Okay. So anyway, but thank y'all for coming through, honey. Listen, another day. It's 9:32. I think I might call it a night, and then we're gonna pick up tomorrow. Today is like a weekend to me, even though it's a Monday, it feels like a weekend. So we're gonna pick up tomorrow as normal, you know what I mean? Like as if it was Monday, but it's really gonna be Tuesday. But we'll go back to like our bingo and stuff like that. I just took a few days off, but we're gonna get back into it starting tomorrow, okay? But I'm gonna go spend some time with the hubby because he's still awake. And yeah. So anyway, she said, how many watch hours for monetization? Girl, he need 4,000 watch hours, God. 4,000. So that's a lot of watch hours. So he will have to go live a couple of times, maybe 4, 5, something like that or whatever. But he'll get to 4,000. Once he go live and just, maybe just have, I don't know, an Ask Keith Day or something like that or whatever. But we can entertain him. We can help him with his watch hours. You know what I'm saying? So, but he needs to go live. He is going to have to go live, unless he does longer videos and people just watch all his videos. You know what I mean? But if they watch all his videos, he can get to that 4,000, but he's just going to have to make more videos. But I'll talk to him about it. He'll be fine. Believe it or not though, let me just say this right quick and then I'm going to go. We get monetized fast over here because we are part of this drama thing. But believe it or not, it does take about a year to get monetized. If you were just running a regular page and you didn't have nobody pushing your content and you didn't have already, on a story that somebody really, really are interested in, it takes almost a year to get monetized. That's what they say. It takes almost a year to get monetized. However, because he's, if he start collaborating, should I say, he will get monetized quicker. Because if he start collaborating, not just with me, but with other people, I'm sure he got other friends and stuff as well that's on social media and whatnot. But he will get monetized quicker. She said, we've done it before in a week. We could do it again. Yeah, we can. We did do it in a week, didn't we? We could do it again. We can get him monetized, y'all. He is going to have to go live, though, I think. I don't think the video is going to be able to do it. But anyway, thank y'all for showing up and showing out. Your girl didn't even have to push a goal today, and y'all just came through big time, baby. Stop playing with your girl. Y'all just came through. So thank y'all so very much. I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Sonia, Riri. I am Glenn. For real, $5 Labor Day blowout. I love it. I love it. I love it. Mrs. Hurd, get in here. You're so funny. Vanita, TV Joys, they're big mad. Even the ones that didn't go on the trip. I know, right? I saw that. We didn't even talk about that shit. I'm like, what? What? Girl, stop. Miss Nels, Rachel Ray, thank you for 12 months, girl. She said, hey, Amora, been so busy catching up with everything shortly. Keep stunting on these mad ducks, sis. They all want to be you, period. Hey, everybody. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Miss Got 'em. She said, Miss Go Getter 49. Now they want to play victim. They call you your name first at the airport, shaking my head. They really Delulu. They are. Thank you, Tisa. Them bitches have no class at all. Woman of purpose. People are mad about you getting a disability check because they forgot to collect their lead check, their lead check. I'm over here hollering. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Penny. Hey, I'm more in chat. I'm late in the chat, but I can't get over somebody mailing human excitement to your home. Excitement. Oh, increments. Oh, to your home. Different breed of women, just nasty. Absolutely freaking nasty. You hear me? Thank you, Penny. Bokomoso talking about begging. These dummies are crazy. Love you, sister. Thank you so very much. Projecting. We heard the story of more. They brokies have no reason to question you. Get your bag up, hoes, and you won't be in Amora's bag. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Binkity bink bink. Don't explain nothing to him, Amora. Thank you, girl. Vera. Amora, don't explain yourself to these misfits. Thank you so very much. My girl, my sister, Amora, start explaining these to these misfits. Please, it's not worth it. They are going to believe whatever they want to believe about you. We got you over here. Thank you so very much. Laura, 15 months. Thank you. Appreciate you. Lacondas, these brokies can't relate at all. Okay. Thank you, baby. My girl, Candy, our lifestyle speaks for itself. Fuck them bottom feeders or more. We all have 24 hours a day. They choose to sit on their asses, and we choose to be on our shit. They could never come close to us and can't. That's why I can't talk that. That's why I let them talk that trash. That's right. Thank you, baby. Transactional as fuck. Only brokies make comments like that. They have no idea about the percentage we get from our military experience plus what we get now. Bloop, 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 bloop. You better tell them, girl. I love it. I love it. Angela, more is none of their business. Pay them does. They are on your level. We need to stay in these gates. That's right. Stay in the gates. They can't even come in the gate. Fuck. They can't come in the gate. Motherfuckers. Anyway, Inga, sis, what's understood don't need to be explained. Keep your foot on they broke ass necks. And Will, thank you, Inga. Bree, she said, love it. I stand 10 toes down, 10 toes behind you. Thank you, baby. Tinkerbell, thank you, girl. Projecting Peacock, thank you, baby. Thank you, Tinkers, again. Thank you, Angela and Angela. Let me read Tinker's last one. It says, fuck what they think. I told you to start arguing with these degenerates, belly mitches, degenerate belly mitches, degenerate dog belly mitches. Lord Jesus. Anyway, thank y'all so very much. Do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. She said they love our more. They do. She said, let's push him more. Yeah, we could push him. We could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. Let me see where he's at right now. Y'all already, listen. Y'all already coming through with the come through. He at 167, baby. He almost got 100. Listen, 3 more people, please subscribe because he started off with 70. When I came on here, he had 70. In 3 more subscribers, he will have picked up 100 subscribers tonight. Can 3 more people subscribe to his page? Let me grab it again. Can 3 more people catch this link and subscribe to his page? He had 70 when I clicked on there, and now he's about to be at 170 in one day. 100 subscribers in one day. Can 3 more people, and just let me know that you have subscribed after you do it. 3 people. Just say subscribe. Let me know, and then I hit refresh. She said he'll get it easy. Okay, thank you, Joy. 2 more. Thank you, Sassy D. She said, oh, he got the well plan, $100 a night. You so funny. She said he got the well plan. Oh my God. She talking about 100 subscribers a night. Oh my God. Okay, let me hit refresh. Oh, y'all did that. That joker got 181, baby. Y'all went above. That's what I'm talking about. I love y'all, baby. I love y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. So he got over 100. She said he got the well plan. Michelle, you so funny. Listen, I mean, no, Michelle didn't say it. It was projecting Peacock. But he got 181. Y'all came through with over 100 in one night, baby. That's what I'm talking about. She said, yes, you can live. Yes, you can live on 7.25 on Hey, Berna must be just coming to the chat from what I said earlier about the girl said you can live comfortably for $7.25 an hour. Berna said, yes, you can live on $7.25 an hour on the streets. Okay, homeless. Yeah, on the street. On the streets, baby, because you ain't paying no rent by yourself with no $7.25 an hour. She must be way, way back there. She said, yeah, you can live on the streets for $7.25 an hour. Okay. Cause ain't no way you ain't no way you living in no goddamn Houston comfortable on no goddamn minimum wage, baby. Y'all better stop. Stop, stop, stop. She said, see, look at him knowing a goat and a bossed up on the subs. Yes, he bossed up on the subs, baby. We gonna keep on. She said, who the hell said that? The MF. You must just came in. So you know Chandra Bryant, right? That girl said that you can live comfortably here in Texas, in Houston, on $7.25 an hour. She said you can live comfortable on minimum wage. She was trying to make it sound like I live, I guess, in the slums or whatever. Like Houston is so low class, I guess. I don't know. She tried to say that you can live comfortable in Houston on $7.25 an hour. Girl, bye. Your ass is gonna be struggling if you make $7.25 an hour and you are on your own. She said you can't live in Houston, period, on that. Okay, girl. But wait a minute. Verna came in and said, yeah, on the streets. That shit was funny. She said, you'll be on the streets. Hey, you will be on the streets. I actually don't think that anywhere you can live for that low amount. You know what I'm saying? Not even Alabama. You're going to be struggling. Do you know that's only $15,000 a year? Do you know that's only $1,200 a month? Lisa said they must be paying zero rent. Yeah, if you living with your mama, if you living with somebody that's already taking care of all the bills, you might live comfortably. My daughter makes more than minimum wage, and she live, you know what I mean? You know, while she's here. I mean, she won't be doing that. She won't be doing it when she go back to school, but she can't, you know, she came home for the 2 weeks and she's working. She making more than minimum wage, but she ain't got to worry about paying no damn bills. She said, you surely can't live like that in Louisiana. Or I don't even think you can live like that in Alabama, Mississippi. I do not think that they know they need to go up on minimum wage. That is absolutely ridiculous. I am all for the raise of minimum wage. That is absolutely ridiculous. The way the economy is shot up, do y'all know how much bacon? People must not be eating bacon, drinking milk. She said, I pay $1,700 for one bedroom. See, and she up here talking, and your $1,700 for your one bedroom is not on no minimum wage, right? I'm sure you make more than minimum wage to pay to be able to afford that $1,700. If you paying $800 a month in rent these days, you are pretty much lucky, or you just, you know, you don't live where most people will live. But 17, She said DHS, wait a minute, hold on. She said DHS told me to get the F out their face when I inquired about food stamps. Okay. She said nowhere that box on the side of the house. Exactly. Maybe a shed. She said when you live in 5 to 6 people in that house and paying $400 of rent and people still get paid a little more than minimum wage. Yeah, I mean, if you stand with somebody, maybe. But by yourself, trying to, do that by yourself, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. Yeah, that one bedroom apartment, that's expensive. $1,700. Yeah. But believe it or not, rent ain't cheap no more. Rent may have been, from the way I'm hearing it, people are saying that Houston used to be cheap. Yeah, like probably back in the 90s or something like that or whatever. But it ain't been cheap since I've been here. He got 191 subscribers, y'all. 191 subscribers. She said they living like those Mexicans if they living off of $750. That's why she shouldn't have never told people that. And then for old girl to say, ooh, I should move there. Girl, you better do your homework before you move here. She better do her damn homework. You might be able to live in a trailer park. I don't even think trailer parks are cheap like that no more. I guarantee you they probably be wanting to, they probably want to a lot a month to rent a trailer home in a trailer park. She said Charlotte is very high. Yes, Charlotte is high. But Houston may have been cheap before or whatever, but baby, Houston, I don't think it's cheap. I mean, I don't think it's cheap. She said trailers are expensive too. See, these people want money for their places. Rent all around is expensive. The damn interest rate is high to buy a house. People are talking about something. Why you won't buy and why you rent and won't buy? Even if you did want to buy right now, baby, buying is expensive right now. The damn interest rate is like 6 or 7%. She said everything is expensive. It is. If you buying right now, you just got money. You got money. These people better stop playing. My daughter work at what? Hold on. My daughter worked at Debits and the hospital, and her boyfriend works for FEMA and paid $2,500 rent plus daycare and other bills expenses, and they are just living comfortably. Yeah, but they probably don't make no damn minimum wage. She says it's definitely not a buyer's market. Exactly. So these people, it be the main ones coming over here talking shit and they don't own a home. Shut up. They almost like asking why you eating out and not cooking. Hell, they cost the same. Okay. It sure do cost the same. Ain't nothing cheap no more. Bags of chips expensive. Candy bars expensive. Popcorn expensive. Everything is expensive. Everything. Bread, milk, cheese. Everything is expensive. Everything is expensive. I was doing an itemized comparison to when we moved to Panama versus here. It's cheaper to live in Panama right now. It's cheaper and the food is cheaper. So, Jay just told us our light bill was over $1,000 this past month. I said, goddamn, what we do, baby? Well, we do keep lights on all damn day. So, and he was like, it's just going to be like that in the summer, babe, because of the pool and this, that, and the other. He was like, so this is just to be expected. But if we told some of them booger wolves that we paid $1,000 a month in lights, they'll think we fucking sick. But it is what it is. You want your lights on, But when it's not summer, or whatever, we still pay $600 or $700. So it just goes up a little bit more in the summertime. But we still paying $600 or $700. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when we move to Panama, I ain't gonna miss no $1,000 light bill. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. She said, turn them lights off. Girl, we sleep with lights on at our house all day, every day. And I asked my husband, I said, do you want us to do anything different? He said, nope. He said, nope. She said, my electric here in Georgia was $400 plus this summer. I'm over it. See? I ain't the only one with high utilities, baby. $400 for gas, girl, or electric. It's just higher. Everything is higher. Everything is higher. She said, I want to buy one more time, but hell, I'm mortgage free. Food is high as hell. I just spent $350 in Sam's yesterday and $150 in Kroger. See, everything is expensive. I remember you can go into the grocery store and buy $200 worth of grocery and have grocery for weeks. You can't do that shit no more. $200 in the grocery store probably can get you essentials for your next 2 days meal or something. Maybe 3 days a meal. But baby, shit. 200 ain't gonna get you far, is what I'm trying to say. She said, off topic, more will you find out when Texas has their state fair, where the fair and the carnival comes to town. Reason for asking is because I am coming to town when it does come to where you are. I'll find out. I'll let you know. Most people in Houston have roommates because of the low pay. Yeah, there is a lot of roommates and stuff. Shit, I got a roommate. His name is Jay. She said, shit, my light bill was $1,019 this month. See, I ain't the only one paying $1,000 light bill. She said, Pokemon was $650. I side-eyed the fuck out of that mine. See, I'm glad I ain't the only one with a high-ass light bill. But we live in a house. She said, my electric was $156 in an apartment. See, yeah, we live in a house and we got 2 units. One, I think we got 2 or 3. But I think 2 units, but we got one upstairs and one downstairs, and we keep both of them running. And my husband likes it cold in the house. I'm talking about cold. And I asked him, I said, you want us to change anything? He said, nope, we just gonna pay it and we gonna keep it moving. She said, my solar panels on my house helped me with my electric bill. My electric bill run $132. Oh, damn, Tandra, that's good to know right there, them solar panels, baby. She said, I thought the $100 I spent at Trader Joe's was high. Child, the grocery stores are high. She said, Texas State Fair in Dallas was last week. Oh, is the last week in September. Oh, okay. $575 for utilities. And I'm like, damn, my dog is partying when I'm gone, girl. So I'm glad I'm not the only one with a high-ass light bill. It is what it is. Everything is going up. People need to realize the cheap living like it used to be that's about to be out the door. So people need to get it together for real, for real. Find out other ways to make money because that's about to be out the door. Cheap living. It seemed to me like they're about to force families to live together. You know what I'm saying? Like your kids may have to move back home and stuff like that. They about to force families back to living together. You know, it used to be like that a while ago or whatever. And it's still like that in some cultures. They live with their parents or whatever. They families live together. They about to force families back together, you know? But shit is expensive. Life is expensive. So when somebody come by and say something about some $5,000 rent, listen, keep on. Your ass gonna be paying $5,000, $4,000, $5,000. That shit gonna be the norm. I don't sweat no $4,000 rent. This ain't our first time. Ain't probably gonna be the last. She probably want to borrow from you, but doesn't know how to ask. Verna, she said, my frat brother loves it when it's cold. Oh no, I have to have my house for $80. My bills are higher than hell. Yeah, no, Jay like when it's cold in the house, but he can't stand when it's cold outside. I can't wait till the weather change. I'm over this hot now. That's why I don't think that Texas is going to be our final destination because Texas is too goddamn hot for me. I like it a little bit cooler. So I'm looking forward to the cooler weather, the sweater weather. I like sweater weather. This right here, this damn humidity, I can't do this. I told Jay, I said, ooh, I know you want to be close to your family, baby, but god damn. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. He said, "What you stay a lot in the house a lot." I said, "I know, but damn, I like 4 seasons, but we'll see. We may be back in North Carolina, but we'll see. I'm not gonna count it all out right now. I do know my husband wants to be close to his family. He's very, very close to his family. This food's so high. I was in the grocery store the other day and wanted some New York strip steaks. I asked God if he could let me have them. And then I thought about the law. You was going to steal them, girl. Girl, you better stop playing, child. Don't let me see you on TV talking about stole some fucking ribeye steaks or New York strips, baby. Don't do it, sister teacher. Please don't, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. She said, my mortgage $2,600, but my sister's renting down the street for $2,400. Okay. You and your sister might be able to move in together and save y'all $1,000. She said, I like to sleep when it's cooler. Yep. She said, come on back to Charlotte with me. Girl, I would love to come back to Charlotte, child. She said, yes, come to North Carolina. Just moved here and I kind of like it here. North Carolina got good weather. I bet it's cool right now. What's the temperature in North Carolina? I bet it ain't hot as hell outside. Let me see. Let me see Charlotte weather right now so I can go ahead and get jealous. Man, it's 63 degrees. No, it's like 68 right now in Charlotte. Hold on, let me see what it was. Oh, y'all already down in y'all 80s. Okay, y'all in the 80s and in the 70s, high 70s and the 80s. Okay. Let me tell you what it is in Houston, child. Hell. Houston is 76 right now, and we still in the 80s and the 90s, but y'all in the 70s and the 80s. Okay, I got it. Yeah, so y'all already cool. But wait a minute, it said y'all just had a damn, wait a minute, that's in Houston. Shit. Wait a minute, y'all, we just had a, what? Y'all, and see, I told y'all I live in Katy, right? I ain't even know this shit was going on in Houston today. Look at this. Labor Day weekend in Houston. What? Y'all, I swear I ain't know. What the hell? I told y'all I live in Katy. I live 45 minutes from Houston. I did not know they flooded today. Look at this shit. Dangerous flooding hits Houston interstates during Labor Day storm. Child, them damn wells got out of here quick, didn't they? They got out right in time, baby. Look at this shit. I did not know Houston was underwater. Damn, Candy. Oh, Candy, she in New York. But Candy, girl, be careful coming back in, girl. We are underwater, and I didn't even know it. She said, yes, Amor, I was going to ask you. Girl, I would have been like, what you talking about, we underwater? I didn't even know. Damn, that's crazy. Let's look. Dangerous floods in Houston. What? Child, I'm in Houston and didn't even know we had dangerous floods. Hold on, let's wait till this commercial go. I didn't even know it, child. She said that wasn't widespread or more. Cause girl, but I don't be looking at the news like that. I don't even be knowing. Hold on, these ads, child. Let me get rid of these ads. How long is the damn ad? Let's go to this one.
Enerpac low height hydraulic cylinder.
Oh, I don't like this. Why all these damn ads? Oh shit. Why they got the long ads? Can you just go through it like that, maybe? All right, let's see if it go away. Oh, hell no, that shit restarted. Okay, I don't like that. I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, it says made. Oh, here it go. It's showing right here. Oh shit. Let's see. On Woodbridge Drive? Where that's at? I don't even know where that's at. It said the storm flooded the Houston interstate. Oh wow. I ain't even know that we had no damn flooding going on.
What everyone counts on to keep your operation running.
I didn't even know Houston had any flooding going on. Damn, let me see. Damn. That high? Look at this shit, y'all. This is crazy. I ain't never seen this before. I think it's another ad. I knew it was going to be another damn ad. What's up with these ads? I guess they got to pay the bills. Guess they got to pay the bills. I'll put it back up when the thing go off. She said, I can't do Houston heat. It is straight. Oh, here it go. Hold on.
Moved across Houston, causing street flooding and flash flood warnings. Our Westheimer roof camera captured a time lapse this afternoon showing dark clouds rolling in and rain pouring down. Meanwhile, street flooding has been an issue in several areas. On the East
Damn.
Freeway at Lockwood, cars were driving through high water, one even stalled. And in North Houston, I-45 traffic backed up at North Main as cars moved left to avoid a large puddle.
Damn.
Tonight, we have team weather coverage, starting with Troy class out near the 610 loop and Broadway, where high water has blocked the intersection and flooded some cars. Troy?
Damn.
Yeah, that's right, Cheryl. So the water has receded, but you can see the effects that it had behind me. If you take a look, you can see that these were some cars that were stalled out that were likely stuck in those flash floods earlier this afternoon. And it caused the nearby streets to be blocked for about an hour or so. But you can see right now that things are moving along as police are on scene getting these cars out of the way. Now, take a look at video we shot earlier this afternoon. We
Damn.
arrived here around 3:30, 3:45 this afternoon, and you could see that the intersection was basically
Damn.
filled up like a bowl, and we could see that where, there was water throughout. this
Damn, I'd be
intersection.
scared as
So
hell.
some people who say that the street flooded very quickly earlier in the day. The flash flooding also impacted residents who live at a nearby apartment complex off of Broadway. I spoke with Jorge Morales, who says he was inside with his daughter when water started coming in.
It happened real quick. And 3-4 minutes, all the water started going in. So my daughter, she started screaming, like, "Hey, Dad, look at the water!" And she got scared. She started yelling. She started crying because we don't know what's going to happen.
Look at all that damn water.
He estimates around 6 to 8 inches
Damn.
of water got into his apartment. And the residents who had only been living there for a short time say that they never experienced flooding there before. Now, back out here live, we can see that
Damn.
this is the scene where several rescue vehicles have been out, just within the past hour or so, now that the water is starting to recede. So again, we'll have more about the flash flooding impacts both in this part of town and around portions of Southeast Houston.
Damn, I didn't even know Houston had that going on. Sharon, are you here? I didn't even know Houston had that going on today. You hear me? Damn, and I did know that the sky bust open today because I remember talking on the phone. I was like, damn, it's raining hard outside. But we don't get that type of flooding over here. Thank God. She said, let me check on my nephew in Houston. Yeah, check on your relatives. But it don't look like it was, like somebody said, it wasn't widespread. It looked like it was just in that area, I guess. So that's crazy, but that's high. She said, shit, I was paying way over $4,000 a month with my bills. Yep. Yeah. But Houston heat is hot. You know what I mean? I would prefer it to be cooler. So I could see myself living back in North Carolina or even Tennessee. We used to live in Tennessee too. But North Carolina got nice weather, but Tennessee has nice weather. Jay talking about he don't want to live in no Tennessee. I used to live in Ohio. I don't want to live in Ohio. Ohio cold and the snow is ugly. It's not even pretty snow. It's dirty snow, in my opinion. But Tennessee, we got a lot of friends in Tennessee and we got a lot of friends in North Carolina. So we got a lot of friends in Georgia too, but I think Georgia is definitely off limits. I don't like Georgia. So we've said Florida, but I think Florida's just hot. And so I'm thinking North Carolina, Tennessee. That's what I'm thinking. She said Tennessee is hot as hell. I lived in Clarksville, Tennessee. She said more read projected peacock comment. Projecting peacock. Projecting, where you at, baby? I don't see it. Projecting. Oh, she said the well brought the water. Child, the water, I don't think she brought the water. I think the water came to wash them out when they left. To cleanse Texas, to cleanse Houston. You know what I mean? She said, I was really hot here a few weeks ago. In Charlotte, it was really hot? Damn. She said Clarksville is hot at the moment, expecting rain the next 2 days. Oh, damn. She said Tennessee is hot as hell. She said it's hot everywhere more. Lord Jesus. Well, I'm going to Hawaii then. Hawaii is 80 degrees every day. Wouldn't you like to live in weather where it's 80 degrees every day? Hawaii is 80 degrees every day, 80 to 85, 70 to 85 every day. So we're going to move to Hawaii. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't mind. Hawaii don't have snakes. You know what I mean? Hawaii don't have snakes. That's the only one that don't have snakes. You know? No, Vegas is hot as fuck, okay? It's hot in Vegas. She said, I love Hawaii, but it's so expensive. Hawaii is expensive. She said, wow, more, you got to turn the news on at least once a day. My friend was on her way to work, but had no idea some protesters had closed down the highway. Where at? In Houston? What were they protesting? Did they? Let me see. They closed down the highway? Yeah, I'm going to have to turn the news on, child. Oh, Lord. Protesters in Houston today. Let me see. Oh, shit. They damn sure did have some damn protesters. What they protesting? It says they are protesting for stronger police presence. Oh, they said they protesting for stronger police presence. Okay. I guess. This joker said they want stronger police presence. 100 of workers Labor Day rally take place across the U.S. Oh, it said it was across the U.S., not just Houston. They said it was all over today. We have 4 seasons in one day sometime. She said Hawaii is beautiful. If they paying $800 to $900 a month for rent, I guarantee you they got roaches or some kind of bugs. Anyway, y'all, let me get off this internet. I love y'all so very much. Thank y'all for coming out, showing out, and being with your girl tonight. We're going to talk later. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, baby. And yeah, let's just see if Retta going to come back out and give Amber a straightening. Okay. Matter of fact, Amber said on her on one of them clips that she had all day today to address her. That if she address her tomorrow, she ain't gonna get no care. Some shit like that. She said, I got the clip, y'all. I got the clip. Okay. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. I'm gonna drop it in the sisterhood group. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen on damn body. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning